Previously on Big Bad Evil Game. Carl critically hits the mushroom swarms twice, while Sasha critically misses twice. Gilemash, the giant corrupt gnome, tries to charm Sir Bixby, but the paladin is immune. Sasha says a blessing to the Raisin Queen and polymorphs Carl into a savager. Alister tolls the bells, as well as the dead. Gilemash's undead apprentice thanks the party for defeating the gnome and gives them the Angel's Soul Sword. Volira cuddles with Georgia the prostitute in Menard's run. Losing interest in his job, Edrian resigns from the Vestavian City Guard. He plans to travel Towerstone to track down Kay. While walking to Martin Headlock's office, Alister feels a sharp pain in his back. An old man ailment? Or something else?
Dun, dun, dun.
Shenanigans, no doubt. I almost switched to the offline screen.
Great.
Okay,
We're totally good.
Yep.
We're live.
We're live.
No Caitlin this week. She's not feeling well.
But she's in chat.
Hi, Caitlin.
Oh, that's good.
And she said, say hi to the kitties. Well, there's one down there.
We have
kitties down
two
there.
spots for kitties if they wish to join us, but there are currently no kitties in the seat.
Turn.
I do.
Get some. Where's the ambiance, Shona?
The ambience.
Where are we? We're getting assassinated.
Well,
Let's not jump ahead. Let's not
An old man is about to be murdered.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And it was daytime, right? Because you were just going.
It was broad daylight in the middle of a large populated town.
it
Someone
happens.
should have a word with the guard in this place,
Hmm.
if such a thing can happen.
Look at me. I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah? If only there was a lieutenant.
They're short-staffed.
I think they really want at least 2 weeks notice. You know,
Did you get what you get?
I tried.
I think it's the reasonable thing to do.
Says the guy who walked out.
No, I'm
That's
not saying
the-
that.
that's the
That was some other guy.
That's the
That was-
joke.
I'm the guy getting stabbed in the back, apparently. Who wants more city guard?
Although, speaking of getting stabbed in the back, 2 weeks' notice would be nice there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know I only had 1 week's notice, but I'd like another one. So we could just extend this out.
Excuse me, do you have a permit to stab that man? Yes. Carry on.
Somewhere, Bixby just bolts out of bed, unlicensed stabbing.
That man,
And I wasn't invited.
that man doesn't have a license.
Get your permit? Yeah, here you go. It just says I can do what I want.
Ah, very good then.
And nobody said Alistair's getting stabbed.
I don't know.
The
It
sharp
sounds like
pain in your back.
That is true. That is true. I
It sounds
figured.
like the majority has determined that he's getting stabbed.
Well, that's
So
the majority
you,
wants.
you gotta go with that.
Could be a crossbow bolt.
In fact, Alister himself
Yeah.
believes he's being stabbed. So
Yeah.
Think it's the sciatica acting up again?
I mean, he's done a lot of lifting and stuff inside ancient tombs and stuff. So it might be a herniated disc.
Could be.
You know.
We
excited rubbing while hunting.
we pissed off a couple hags. Maybe somebody's got a little hooky doll.
A voodoo doll. We killed those hags.
We did. Maybe they had friends.
Maybe they had hags had a baby.
Could be.
The Black Dragon had a baby.
Yeah, we killed
Not
them.
anymore.
Yeah, somebody murdered it.
Didn't even put up a fight.
The little baby with the baby eyes.
Shouldn't have been born in a world with objective alignment.
It says right here in the stat block.
I agree, it's weird, and I do think it would be fair to give Bixby a hard time from a good perspective,
Mhm.
but also it's probably with the hum.
Probably. For the god, yes.
Anyway,
Sharp pain.
How sharp? Like 1d8? Plus,
Is it
plus
sharp
attack
enough
damage?
to trigger my like a reactive spell, perhaps?
I mean, you're totally surprised.
Surprised can't take reactions.
That's tough.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Oh.
Adam called it.
The bolt?
Yep.
A bolt, huh?
Bolt of lightning. No. So you don't actually see it because it's in your back, but
Well, you might see it poking.
That'd be a problem.
I mean, you were surprised. You don't know for sure, but if it's anybody like that attacks Sir Bixby, you would think it's some sort of assassin.
Okay.
And that you're probably poisoned.
Mm.
Well, what happens, Bob?
Give me a concept.
There it is.
Okay.
Now, I believe that you are not in my aura.
No. You were going specifically by yourself
Yeah,
to Martin's.
sure was.
And it is a new day, and I don't think that you declared mage armor.
Nope.
Just traveling around safely.
No, I didn't declare it, although it's kind of one of those things that usually gets done, but I didn't declare it. So, the question is, do I think it's I think an 18 is probably good, right? I think an 18 would probably be good. We'll roll.
We'll roll for it.
We'll roll. Okay, yeah. It's a 25.
25. So this sharp pain
Mm-hmm.
critically injures you to a critical state
Okay.
where you almost like
Where you are critically hit.
critically hit. You're like hunched over now, like, oh crap. Ah! You rolled 25 or 24.
Some little urchin boy
A 25.
steals your coin purse.
Just- Was my con save.
Con save. Perfect. Poison damage. Excuse me. You're going to take half, which is 23.
Yeah.
Piercing damage. You take all that.
Yeah.
From the surprise, from the sneak attack. Does that kill Dan?
No,
Oh,
I don't even see that on my phone.
Hello, dude. I admire your content. Would love to be a friend and fan. If you're cool with it, feel free to add me on Discord.
Love that.
Hey, dude.
love that.
Singular person on the stream.
Well, welcome, PZ. We do have a Discord up. Exclamation mark Discord.
It's linked somewhere.
Yeah, it's there.
If you're real, you'll find it.
It's not fishy.
Well, I mean, they can
Our
hide.
Discord is not fishy.
Oh, I don't have that command up.
What the?
Hang on. No, it's probably the bot.
Still on the about page, so you know you're real.
It's because I don't
The
know why it does
clicky.
it. I don't know why it does it, but Streamlabs just turns off the cloud bot every now and then. Because I'm pretty sure Discord is sure is a command. There it is. It's not me. It's Streamlabs. But I'm getting shot in the back.
Yeah.
So I mentioned the halves. You took the halvesies of 23 poison.
Yeah, 23. I just need to know the small, teeny amount of piercing damage that's coming out.
No, I mean you were bleeding profusely. You take 39 piercing damage.
39.
One less than 40.
Okay, so I'm at 62 damage.
That's fine. You're a beast.
Yeah, that's less than half.
Okay.
There's like Savager and then Alister.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, lying in a bloody heap at the foot of the Sasha.
Now, what would you like to do? Because you.
Well, I mean, as I whirl around, do I
Get shot in the
see? Do I see where this assailant has shot me from?
You don't.
Okay. Then I'm immediately going to
Run like a bitch.
Teleport back to school.
I think I'm just gonna resilient sphere around myself.
Hamster ball.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
rolling through down
Do it. Just roll your way to safety.
as the blood starts pooling up at the bottom of it. Starts looking like an inverted.
RJ.
Why is it?
Hey.
Don't want to see the 2023 crap or the 2024 stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's.
These are weird ambience. I just can't find a good one. It was like too epic.
Sorry, Kitty. Thought you were down there.
Well, now you can just play. Get some hamster names.
What all's around me right now, Bob? Like
I mean,
where am I in town? Am I?
Yeah,
is it
you're
like-
walking on one of the roads.
So
There
there's
are
like
buildings around you.
there's like people around walking up and down the street.
Yeah, they just noticed all of a sudden you dropped to the ground almost.
Probably
And,
lurched and.
yeah. Now they see the big bolt sticking out of your back.
Mm-hmm.
Totally normal.
Mhm.
Mothers cover their children's eyes. Don't look at him. He's a weirdo. Not wearing a robe.
Yeah, and I can cast stuff in there. Yeah, I think for right now, I'm just going to resilient sphere around myself and see if I can figure out where this assailant is posted up. I'm going to look towards any buildings with open windows, probably second story or higher, or maybe like groupings of people where somebody might have just like kind of pulled out a crossbow
Look
from
for the
under their
muzzle flash.
front of their
Yeah.
cloak. Yeah. Listen for the twang of another.
Yep.
There he is.
So
You got your sphere up,
I do, yes. So nothing physical or magical can pass through.
or meant. All right. So roll a perception. We'll see what you could see.
Okay.
Nope.
Probably not. Just a 7.
You see a grassy knoll.
That's
And
not
a
good.
book suppository.
You know what? It's a new day. Let's use lucky on that. Or actually, let me use my inspiration.
Oh. But you do have inspiration.
Might as well get rid of it so I can get it again.
Okay, so. None.
Oh, that's better. 18.
Oh no, there's only one
Those were quite good.
Good job, Costco.
So there are multiple buildings around.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really gonna try the mustard?
Sure.
What of it? You know I used to eat garbage, right?
No, that's fair.
There are multiple buildings around,
Yep.
and it's hard to decipher where exactly.
Because you can no longer see what your notes said where the assassin was posted up,
What a good boy.
which means you no longer have access to a stat block. I run. I run now.
Well, if 23 was half, that means he rolled at least 46. So we could say 68 would be the minimum for the poison damage.
Oh, I mean, I take one more hit and I'm pretty much done. So I'm putting up barrier and trying to see if I can get an idea of where this guy might be.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
It's not
The metal from the binder isn't quite digging into my flesh yet. Let me read it. No, he's good.
you leave him alone.
There.
Yeah. Stick the dice bag right in your crotch. What a good cat.
Go.
The eyes are already 3/4 of the way closed.
That's what he waits for.
They're down.
Friday night, I'm napping on the table.
It's time for my scene.
So you're not quite sure.
Okay. It's okay.
Is it okay?
He's in his hamster ball.
Half speed roll his way to safety.
How long's that left?
1 minute.
Oh,
He can move 150 feet now.
well, the assassin reloads.
I can only roll half.
He could double move.
He could dash. Yeah.
Yes.
For 300.
I mean, assuming the guy doesn't move, that does put him out of range.
So I'm in here. I'm in the ball.
Mhm.
I will then I will make sure I mark it down. I'm in a mage armor
Mhm.
while I'm in the ball. How far away am I from getting to Heedlock's office?
I would say
305 feet. Quarter mile.
quarter mile sounds good.
That's okay. I've got
You have dimension door?
Misty Step.
That's 30 feet.
Yeah.
And your ball will go with you. Well, you missed your step, like you won't step out of it.
No, I would not be able to Misty Step
Spells
out
can't
of
pass
it
through.
Okay.
because that's physically me teleporting through
Yeah.
the sphere.
Okay.
And there was no other shot, right?
Yet.
Yeah, well. Can I locate creature poisonous crossbowmen?
You don't have your telepathic link with your party member.
No, that's down too.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna do. I'm gonna cast non-detection. So that's 2 rounds. I've now been in the sphere.
Are you moving while you do this? Or are you...
I didn't on the first one, but I'm going to start moving now.
Well, 1,390 feet to go. Oh, wait, you can't double move on this turn. 1,000.
Yes, I have over 1,000 feet to move. It's okay. I can sphere multiple other times. How wide is the road between the buildings?
How wide's the road to fit 2 carts?
Probably 20 feet.
Sounds about right.
Cart's probably 6 to maybe 6 feet wide.
Figure it's a 2-lane road.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so on my second turn, I'm going to move 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my third turn, I'll dash, so I'll move another 30.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth turn, I'll do the same thing, but turn around afterwards
Mm-hmm.
and see if I see anybody that might be stepping out to pursue me.
Mm-hmm. Roll perception again.
Ooh, okay, a 22.
22. You don't see anyone pursuing you per se. But there appears to be more of a commotion going
Where at?
on. Where the initial attempt took place.
Like, are there people like pooled around my pool of blood? Or is there like somebody maybe like that they're like maybe like a couple people are like being thrown to the ground by somebody pushing through a large crowd?
No, they're more curious about what just happened.
Like,
So they
oh,
are.
there's a blood trail and then
Oh,
a hamster ball like rolled through it.
now your sphere doesn't. You can still communicate with people. You can talk through it.
Nothing can get through it.
Not even your voice.
I think that's how we've played it before.
Yep.
So I would probably not hear anything that's happening on the other side.
Because there is, by this time, there is a guardsman who does get as close to you as he can without going inside the sphere, and you see his lips moving.
License and registration.
Do you have a permit for this animal? No, I pulled you over.
I shouldn't interrupt.
Beetlejuice Princess just followed us.
The Beetlejuice Princess.
Thank you, Beetlejuice Princess. Appreciate that.
Great name.
And you think this guardsman is lying.
Well, how do I think he's lying if I can't hear him?
His lips are moving.
I'm waiting for it.
Song, it's Megan Trainor.
Ah.
Nope.
Your lips are moving. Your lips are moving. And then you lie, lie, lie. Beetlejuice Princess probably. Remember Megan Trainor?
Do I have
She did
anything?
the yeah.
I know that. I've heard that one.
No trouble. Gideon's all about that bass.
Couldn't care less.
Happy, stomach is full.
Yeah.
Got a nice bed of dice to lay on.
Yeah.
Do I recognize the guard at all from my time in Vestavia and maybe having spent time around the guards with Edrian?
Yeah, you probably would.
Okay.
Yeah. It is not Vic. Nor is it Wang, your surfer dude buddy. You can't read lips, can you?
You had to pick the most expensive instrument, didn't you?
I mean, I really chose him for his lovely curly locks and the sword, and I'm like, okay, that'll do. That'll do.
And Sasha and her fangs.
Yeah.
BT Dubsy. Half plate, you said. +1 half plate. We'll give it to you for $8.50.
Done.
Done.
Right.
You've been a loyal member of the guard for a short period of time, but still
We've been here for a month.
longer than some other people.
You know, I'm not going to be around, so no point keeping me on the payroll.
Second BT Dubs. Was it Heedlock or was it Garrus who you commissioned?
Garrus.
Garrus, yes. Your mithril plate is ready.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick it up at Garrus's. Watch out for these things.
Yeah. Right. Some of the mastiff. I still have that around. I don't think we've mentioned it once. It lasts
Okay.
until,
Yeah.
dismissed or killed.
You want to have the Mastiff pick up your plate?
No, just gonna keep it nearby.
And Sasha commissioned the dragon leather cowl.
Mm-hmm. Done.
Note that that's done. Ooh.
It's done.
How many gold pieces is that?
So it was drag. I mean, you did supply the goods. So that helped. Let's see. Totally forgot who you commissioned for that, but even
I think
still.
it was the same people. Yeah, it was the same people. Yep. Bixby and I have another.
You guys should be going together.
Good to be together.
Who would go anywhere alone right now?
These troubled times.
Especially not wearing any sort of heavy armor. Man, at least I've got armor and a shield. So.
Yeah. And a significant pool of hit points.
Right. In a scrap, I'll probably survive more than 2 hits.
Scurry to the top of a building.
That's true. I just climb.
Well, all right. Getting a surprise crit.
That was quite the crit.
Was it It was made from the dragon,
Black dragon.
the black wagon, but
Probably from the soft wing leather bit.
From the baby.
Because it's not
Yeah.
an actual. It's not armor. It's
The
just.
baby had softer leather.
it was mostly just for show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 200.
Good.
Grand.
Man, greater invisibility would be really nice right now.
Still leaving a trail of blood behind you.
Yes, yes.
I forgot where was everybody while Alister was getting shot in the back.
I'm assuming that Bixby was still at the barracks, actually. I don't think I ever found a room at an inn.
You gotta watch out for those inns.
Yeah.
So I'm probably still at Van.
The guard that's run over to my ball.
Yeah.
Does it look like, does he have his weapon drawn? Is he appearing like he's taking a hostile approach, or does it look like he's
he's trying to
Are you in need of assistance?
yeah, he's trying to aid you.
okay? Because I'm considering dropping the sphere and then telling him what happened briefly, and then putting it back up.
With him inside of it.
No, it can only take one person. But he can push it, so he can roll me as well as having me push it.
So instead of having a walker,
Not going to get you any further.
Why not?
Because if he pushes it,
Yeah.
and then you move, he's then got to move to get back to you, to then push it so that you can move. It's not going to get you any further.
I can only roll at 15 feet.
And I assume he can only push it 15 feet.
pushing your
But if he's
wheelchair.
pushing it, Alister can take the dodge action.
While inside the ball.
While he's in his sphere of invulnerability.
Maximum safety. I'm so glad you learned that spell.
Well, no. He can only push it half his speed, but he can still move his full speed. So he would go 15 feet, and then he would push it 15. There's nothing that says while you push it, your speed is cut in half.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's an effective approach, but
I've been shot. Help me run away.
that's pretty much what I was thinking of doing, yeah.
We don't need safety. Oh no, it's like
The other thing is, I could potentially drop it when I get near a building and then just misty step into like the inside of the building that I can see.
What about the guard?
We're armor is fine.
I think that's the thing I have. The best thing I have to.
I said you recognize the guard, right? Yeah. Yeah, you recognize the guard.
Yeah, I think you said it was Wang.
No,
It was not Wang.
Wasn't. It wasn't.
Wasn't Wang. This particular guard used to be a werewolf.
I thought he worked nights.
Oh.
God's name, but it's gonna come from the bar type.
Yep.
I do want to point out
Yes.
you have a flask that could heal you if you spent a drop of its magic.
Oh.
A flask of light or something like that.
I do. I have 2 uses on it.
Interesting. I don't know where you got that from.
Is that a full heal, or
Yeah.
does that?
That's what we decided. What Bob said.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, I don't like the way you said that. What if they're the ones after us? What if it's the priests of Kellenvor trying to kill us?
Oh, the priests of K.
Yep.
I feel like if the god of death wanted us dead, he could just
Well, just
Yeah,
makes
I feel like the guy
everybody
at death
K.
could just kind of go.
I was gonna say, I feel like he could just wait.
Also, yes.
That's actually no. That's a good point. I will motion to the guard that I've been shot in the back.
This is your side, though.
You tried twisting your torso.
I'm literally touching my back.
Oh. It was actually up high. It wasn't,
okay.
it wasn't where your
Oh well,
crack
I'm
is.
glad that you had explained that earlier in vivid detail.
Now I have a sucking chest.
Where is the body of the person by the throne?
It could be your body on the middle.
Well, let's not jump ahead of ourselves, Bob. All right, so I will motion that I've been shot in the back. I'm going to point towards Heedlocks,
Okay.
and then I'm going to push the ball
Roll your balls.
as my move.
Yep.
And then I will use the flask of I will use 1 drop from the flask of light
Okay.
to heal myself,
Okay.
if that is in fact a full heal.
It is, in fact, a full heal.
Okay.
It's just salt water.
Nabaru Kite pulls out his sword and runs off towards Heedlocks.
Is he just like following behind me?
No, he's running off towards Heedlock. You pointed towards Heedlock, so he's running off. He thinks that's the threat.
I mean, you did point at it from the back and point that way.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a
Drop the
professor.
seal. No, wait, come back.
This place is gonna be a mess.
I got it out at the right time.
I think the guards
These are
might have.
not intelligent guards.
I think the problem is wisdom. I think between them, they've got like 7 points with Edrian gone.
I wasn't contributing much to it.
So that is my 5th turn.
Okay. You're healed.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And he can no longer, I would assume, surprise me if he were to shoot me
I
again.
would say you're probably.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank God that's over.
The guy in front of me. Oh! What? Ah!
Just stand there with a hand crossed. You're like, hey, wait a
The
minute.
frontal flank.
Clever girl.
So you no longer have a guard's protection.
Um,
It is.
I'm literally.
You got bobbed real hard on that.
Yeah, that's.
Point in the back. Point towards Heedlock.
But I'm shot in the back. I'm obviously running away from what did it to me.
Or you're running towards Heatlocks to seek revenge. That's what Navarro's going to help you with.
What are these?
Oh, Bob.
I mean, you can't communicate with him. You can't speak with him.
I understand that, Bob.
Unless you can read lips. Or he can read lips.
I just didn't think I had to think about this like the wish spell. I'm
Bob.
I'm gonna dash and move 30 feet for my sixth turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do that for the 7th. And at the end of the 7th, I want to just turn around and see if the commotion is still commotioning.
I mean, you're getting farther away, but you do see people still, gathered around your spillage of blood.
It has only been 30.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
And there's Navarro.
I'm running alongside him unless he's dashing too.
Oh, he's dashing. Gonna take out the threat known as Martin Heedlock.
I'm just gonna drop the sphere
Mm-hmm.
at the
Ready
beginning of
action
my.
triggers. Good.
It certainly could. I'm going to drop the sphere at the beginning of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything happen when I drop the sphere?
No.
Okay. I yell to Nabaru. The assailant is behind me. I'm running that way. Or I will just say, I'm just running that way to escape. I will then move 30 feet
Mm-hmm.
further. And I will sphere again.
Navarro slows down, stops, turns around, looks at you. You pointed towards Heedlock.
I can't hear him, Bob.
Oh, that's right. His lips are moving.
I don't care.
He looks confused.
You know what? He's a diversity hire.
A werewolf.
They got rid of That's why the guard's falling apart. People are being let go. People saw the writing on the wall and left.
Sorry, Gideon.
Okay.
It could be James.
What do we got, James?
James said love the new addition to the party there. Got the official BBEG.
I think he is the beest of the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's the big boy in the
He's
family.
certainly not the evil cat, though.
No.
and
That's
he,
Margie.
Not bad.
He often likes to just chill with us. He's a good cat. He's a good boy.
James, the professor,
That's me.
Alister got shot in the back. Surprise, sneak attack.
Poison damage, piercing damage. Was 16 hit points away from getting knocked out.
He put a sphere up around himself for protection, but that doesn't allow him to communicate with voices. So he had a guardsman come up and try to help him, and he pointed to Martin Heedlock's estate.
Whatever chick that is, that's where they attack.
Yes, the quarter-mile way. That's a hell of a sharpshooter shot.
I mean, I'm actually with Bob on this one. It's plausible that you're gesturing in the direction he went or something.
No, that's the worst part. She got bobbed and it makes sense.
You're back in your sphere again.
Mm-hmm.
Still moving towards heat locks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you only got like 1,100 more feet to go.
When you took down the sphere just a second ago, nothing happened in terms of shots fired or anything.
Mhm.
So we'll say we can fast forward. You do make it to heat lock. I'm assuming, well, do you want to, like, how many spheres do you want to burn? Navarro will go alongside you. If you were to take down the sphere, he would accompany you, and you could actually talk to him, and he would hear you.
I'm going to go with my original plan. I'm going to get in line with a building, maybe a shop
Mm-hmm.
that has an open door.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to drop the sphere and I'm going to misty step into the building.
Okay.
He's just going to follow me in there.
Who, Navarro?
Yeah.
Or the assailant?
No, Nabaru, and then the assailant would probably see him go into that building.
Hmm.
I don't want him here now.
You gonna mean, like, give him hand gestures to shoo.
Yeah, I'll take the sphere down, and then I'll tell him to I'm not even going to tell him where I go. I'm just going to misty step into the building next to me, and then dip into the building. And
Okay.
I'm going to assume, or I would hope that he doesn't see me when I pop back.
Okay. So we're gonna dip into the building, trying to evade Nabaru.
Except he hears a shriek because he just teleported in some lady taking his bath.
Well, I did say shop, so I'm assuming that there's no ladies taking a bath in the middle of a shop.
It's a brothel.
Depends on the kind of shop.
I didn't say a brothel, Bob. I said a shop. It's they're weird.
No, we can get you into a shop. That's fine. So you just poof in there, and the shopkeep's a little, oh. Didn't even know you came in here.
Just browsing.
You look okay, except your clothing is dark red.
It's the new fashion.
Ah. Seems to be coming from a certain spot in your back.
Yeah,
Leaking out from there.
it's like the streaks. The streaks are a thing now.
Oh. You know, maybe I can use that. Do you mind if I borrow that design?
I'm not the one that made it.
Oh, okay then.
And then I'll kind of like just tuck behind maybe like a bookcase or an aisle or something,
Okay.
depending on how much stuff is in here.
You know, if you need help with something, you don't have to hide.
Yep,
Just browsing, goddammit.
that's it.
He pulls out
Crossbow.
a...
I just choose to fail my saving throw.
He pulls out a piece of parchment. Quill starts doodling or something. You can't see it, but that's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
While you're doing that, the student,
Uh-oh. Just hanging out in my room at the van.
hanging out in your room,
Yep.
um,
After I already warned everybody, you know, we probably shouldn't go anywhere alone.
of course.
Yeah, all alone.
You probably at some point, break away, use a latrine or something.
Mm-hmm.
When you come back to your room, Carl is there. And you know how, I guess cats can do it too. You know how dogs, when they get an intruder, and the intruder's really scared, but kind of like the intruder will be like up against the wall, and the dog's growling at him. That's what Carl's doing.
Carl's
With-
against the wall.
Growling in the corner.
Growling at one of the students who's up against the wall.
Growling at a student.
Mhm.
What did you do? That's a
I
student.
didn't do anything. This is your cat.
Why are you in here?
Get him away.
Why are you in here?
No reason.
Totally not here to assassinate you.
Do I know this student?
Roll perception.
Move my phone up.
10.
Good catch, though.
Mm-hmm.
Made your reflex save. I guess dex save.
Yeah, no, nothing. Just I don't know.
Penny raid.
Yeah,
Is it a guy?
That's
a guy.
That's an immolating.
the boy.
You're here to raid my undies?
No. Well, no.
You know, I'm not a student here anymore.
Carl's still, hissing and growling at this student. Yeah.
Okay? I'm not mad.
I'm just gonna go if you want to get rid of the cat, because Carl's not letting him leave. Because as soon as he tries to slink away,
Mhm.
Carl,
Why are you in here?
I told you, I've just no reason. I just thought maybe we could study together. Roll insight.
You know I'm not very smart. Everyone here knows I'm not very smart.
Yeah, okay. You know I don't study, right? I don't even go to class.
5.
5. Yeah. You're not quite sure. Carl sees through
Mm-hmm.
whatever this guy's doing, but
Good.
In case they tried to pet Carl. That's why he's pissed.
Mm-hmm. And he's in. He's a student. Have I ever seen him around? Like, does he look familiar? Maybe I saw him passing in the halls or something.
roll insight.
Different.
You're
14.
getting a second chance.
You don't seem to recognize him.
Is he?
He's wearing, student robes, but you don't seem to recognize him from any of your classes. You go to class.
I mean, yeah. Is he older or younger?
About your age.
What do you say we go talk to the headmaster?
Do
I don't like people poking around in my room.
No, I was leaving anyway. I mean, your cat, you just want to dismiss him or something, or
No, I don't.
make him go away.
I can make you go away.
Huh?
Dust in the wind, my friend.
It's at this point that Professor Markin comes down the hall. What's going on here?
I have an intruder in my room.
Intruder.
Uninvited.
Is that true? Your cat seems rather angry.
As am I.
You don't seem angry.
He's still alive.
Tips of her fingers are
She asks the boy, what is the meaning of this? It's Sasha, Moonshade, studying, tutoring, cat. I was leaving now.
I don't know him.
Oh,
I've never seen him before.
He's one of our
I
students.
don't know you. That's my purse.
In with the pocket sand.
He is a student here.
Yeah, she says
Yeah.
he's a student.
Well, it wouldn't
She
be
says,
the
"Why don't
first
you-"
time a student did something really horribly evil?
She says to the boy, why don't you come with me, young man?
Okay, Carl. I'll step in front of Carl so that he can
Okay.
I'll bite you.
probably would get a smack. That's fair.
And the boy will walk off, being escorted
Good.
by Professor Market. The half-orc.
Rescued.
That was right.
I think probably rescued is accurate.
Mm-hmm. Could have made him disappear.
Before you go, what's your name? Student.
He doesn't respond.
Professor, could you tell me the student's name that broke into my room?
Bob's like, God damn it. That sheet is under the cat.
Boy.
Is there anything? Hold on, Professor.
Yep.
We'll take a look around. Like, is there anything missing? Does anything look like he rifled around? Although I feel like as soon as he got in the room, Carl was probably like, "Yo, why are you in here?"
No, I think Carl probably would have been like, I didn't waited until he was on the other side of the room and then just like got between him and the door.
You hear Professor Market say, pick up the pace, Enzari. Not Aziz. Enzari. Just Enzari. Parks and Rec.
Never seen him.
No. But Professor Markib said he is a student.
When do I get attacked? When do I get attacked?
Maybe you don't get attacked. You are the last one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because, no,
Volira hasn't been.
Volira hasn't been attacked.
Valera hasn't been, but she's presumably safe tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the perfect time to kill her.
We wouldn't even know.
She's got a backup character anyway. Another dwarf. A thirsty dwarf. Not thirsty for ale.
Unless it's like a name.
Mmm. So, Enzari,
And this is very-
one of the students.
Mhm.
Definitely a student.
I should go find Edrian. I'm gonna go check on Alister because he didn't tell me he was going anywhere, so I assume he's just chilling in his office.
Yeah, you don't know where Alister is.
Yeah. We'll knock on his door.
No answer.
Is the door open?
Well, he can tell you if it's locked or not.
Is your door locked?
Yeah, it's gonna be locked.
It's got like a sword in there.
No, I
I'm gonna-
thought he gave the sword to the.
Oh, that's right.
Cool.
You give it to Headmaster.
I
Webb.
gave it to the headmaster,
Oh,
yes,
lock
but
away.
I have other personal effects in there.
I will knock on his door with my left hand.
Okay.
Is a castle.
They have many candles to this.
You can
Professor?
disintegrate the door.
Professor, you in there?
Just a minute!
Man, make it.
And then I will knock with the other version,
The other?
the magic version.
All right, Shauna. Well,
I want
As,
sure that
as she
you're
opens
not
the door.
passed out.
Oh,
And someone already killed you.
No.
is there some sort of trap on the door?
That's up to the school.
Yep.
Will the school have such protections?
That'd be up to the professor.
Yeah.
Does the professor have such protections?
We never discussed this, no, but
You can if you want. I'm assuming Sasha would not have the key to your office.
no, she's casting a spell,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I think some type of contingency effect if the door is attempted to be unlocked, like a counter spell on a spell that's being used to
Figure it, yeah.
bypass the security. No, just something that would counter the attempt at opening it.
Level 9.
That could potentially counter it.
So my spell fizzles.
It's up to the DM.
It's up to the professor.
It's fucking fizzles.
Door.
Probably only
Not-
works once. Do it again.
Is there a keyhole?
I mean, there would be.
Yeah.
For his key.
Can I look through the keyhole?
You could try. Gonna be.
It's probably not an advanced lock. It's probably lockable on both sides.
Unless he's.
There's no, zoning enforcement for, having a door that can lock on the inside.
You could probably try to peer through. Roll a perception.
11.
Uh,
Kind of fuzzy.
yeah, you can kind of see through it, but not. It's not like you're looking through, a spyglass or something. It's kind of hard to peer through with all the whatever they have in locks.
Well,
Don't have anyone.
these tools. I know how to use them. I mean, I could Misty Step in there.
Oh,
That's when the level 9 part.
But if it already counterspelled one of my stupid spells, I'm gonna go check on Edrian. I'm going to take out I'm gonna take out a little note and say, hey,
Hey, yo.
there was a student uninvited in my room, and I don't feel good about it. I'm gonna go check on Edrian, and I'll slide it under his door.
okay.
Spits it back
Yeah,
down.
just do a quick little.
Yeah.
So yeah, me and Carl will go see if we can find Edrian.
Okay.
And,
Edrian, where the heck were
I have no idea.
I think you were saying you wanted to take care of
He
any.
resigned, but yeah.
Well, I said
Probably
today,
close out.
if you guys were going to play tomorrow. 'Cause I could,
Oh,
then
gotcha.
I should be taking care of it. So it's just its
And-
narrative way of not being.
I was proposing that we did sleep together, and nobody liked that idea. But we did discuss where we were staying, right? You two were staying at the guard
Same
tower.
room, to be
Yes.
clear.
Sleep. To be clear.
Together.
Physically rest.
REM sleep in close proximity to one another.
For safety.
Peacefully and safely. Yes. Safely.
Yeah, I probably would still have been staying at the.
Going to the barracks.
Okay.
Come on, Carl. Mage armor.
You do know someone at the barracks with thieves' tools. Just saying.
Group. 2 people.
Ah.
Breaking down.
The paladin and the city guard
Mhm.
have thieves' tools.
Speaking of locks.
Yep.
How's he locked?
All right, so as I get situated in the shop, I'm casting clairvoyance to a point that's just outside the shop. So pretty much where I bamfed in from.
Mm-hmm.
So that's concentration for 10 minutes. I will use the scene ability.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to keep an eye on anything that might be happening outside.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend that time. So 10 minutes, I want to keep an eye out on the street, see if anything develops with the crowd and with Nabaru as he goes to investigate.
Yeah, since you bamped into the shop, Nabaru's obviously outside the shop, but he's looking around. Alister? Hagrid? RJ? Gideon?
Actually, it's right here.
Yeah, he's just looking around, kind of confused. Otherwise, you see people just walking back and forth outside the shop for the next 10 minutes. Normal passers-by. Boy with a hoop.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, I have non-detection up. I have my mage armor up. I'm gonna ask the storekeep if he has a back entrance that I could leave from.
I got a back door.
The back door. It's a back end. Well,
It's a
yeah.
back
Okay.
door.
Okay. Do you mind if I dip out that way? That saw somebody I don't want to talk to outside.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. You sure you don't want to buy anything?
What is his store?
Clothing.
Marital aids.
He showed you a little doodle he was working on. Based on your...
Yeah, the stripe.
Well, yeah, but it kind of like pulled out. So the drawing he has is kind of like a tie-dye shirt.
Okay.
Based on your blood.
No, but I'll toss him a gold for his time.
Oh. Hey, come back anytime.
How does the back of the building look? Is there like a narrow alleyway?
Alley. Yeah, there's gonna be an alley.
Okay, so I'm gonna just
With some, barrels and maybe some water just like streaking along.
Yep.
Which is not good for your what was it? Locate person, object, whatever it is.
It's got to be
10
feet wide.
Oh. Well. It's a raging river.
It's also not using locate creatures.
And besides, the assassin could simply be wearing lead armor.
True.
It's the entire dipped in lead.
What are you staring at, kid?
Well,
He's just being a curious.
I will dip out the back alleyway.
Yep.
And attempt to make it to Heedlocks.
You make it to Martin Heedlocks successfully.
A whole wrench into everything I was gonna go do.
Well, I mean, you did make it to Heedlocks.
You didn't die.
True. Close. I mean, last week you just said you wanted to go to Martin Heedlocks.
I was gonna go and do some work and stuff, and now you just fuckered that all up, Bob.
You can still do work.
I mean,
Heedlock has...
hey, Assassin just tried to kill me, but what are we working on today?
Well, Heedlock has, he's got security. He can keep you pretty safe.
I will meet with him if he has a few moments.
Mm-hmm.
Let him know what's happened, I don't want to put his personnel at risk. But I mean, what does he have exactly for staff?
Well, he has quite a decent amount of staff. People, assembling. He's got his R&D department.
Yep.
He's got his security. He will obviously have security up at the front of the building. Keep an eye on it for you, so nobody comes in. He does tell you his security is far superior to Garris's.
Hmm.
Okay.
Made of fish. Fish horse.
He could put a little fish in that back alley.
Just like
Slide right in there.
his underarm throws a fist down in. The ultimate reconnaissance tool.
Totally nondescript clockwork fish
Flopping around.
in the middle of an alley.
It's unsuspecting. Yeah, he's got, he could give you a tour. I mean, he's got a whole little production part.
Well,
of the building.
I'm assuming that when we signed our initial agreement,
Mhm.
that's probably when we toured the facility, met like the
Yeah.
people I would work with.
Oh yeah.
I just want to make sure that he, I want to explain to him kind of what's happened with the group and my associates. It seems that Vestavia is not as secure as one would hope if assassins can kind of, just practice their trade in the middle of the day in a busy market.
Yes. We'll have to get more reinforcements for the guard.
Fists atop every building.
The fish can help with that.
I mean, the fish is good, but what if we looked to develop that technology into other
Birds. Birds are drones.
Birds aren't real.
into other other creatures or devices?
Pauses. So we've conquered sea. You want to conquer land and air.
I think
Even if it was just like a box mounted up somewhere.
yeah.
But it's got to be unsuspecting, like a fish.
Well, what are common things in cities?
Rats.
Assassins.
Yep, and what else? Mobile assassins is where I'm going with no.
Cats and rats.
Cats,
Doggos.
cats and pigeons.
There's also the tree nut.
Yes, the notorious urban tree nut.
So you want to somehow create a mechanical cat
I'm
or
thinking
rat.
probably not a cat. I think a cat might be too large to
Some rats are pretty large.
yeah, but a rat or a mouse,
Mm-hmm.
you're generally going to go a little bit more undetected
Mm-hmm.
than a cat
Mm-hmm.
walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Cats also, because it's larger, it might be a little bit more
How
noticeable.
big are the fish that he already?
It's gonna be like, well, big
Like,
old.
right now, the smallest we can make it about 3 feet long.
I was picturing an eel with the double mouth.
The picture that Sean did was pretty accurate. I would say probably about the size of, maybe a little bit bigger than a rat.
The Billy Bass on the wall.
Oh, good.
Funky paint you got going.
Yeah, that black one, the black stuff is It's thick to begin with and dry it up.
Very good.
A little water fixes.
You want to get with the guys in the think tank?
Yeah. Where was the crafting? No, there's rules for creating scrolls. I am gonna ask him. I am gonna ask Heedlock if he could send a
Please.
runner.
Call me Mark.
If he could send a runner to Sasha and Edrian.
Is it Xanathar's over there on the shelf?
I think he's right here.
There he is. It. Martin has a breakthrough. I mean, fish have 2 eyes, but behold.
You're totally inconspicuous. Maybe spiders.
I guess that would be more.
How small do you think he can make it?
Spiders
It's
would get
magic. I hope pretty small.
The spider the size of this table.
I mean, there are large spiders.
I mean, there are
And-
people
and
in
no one
this.
broke a law ever again.
People in these areas are probably used to fairly large spiders.
Spiders.
usually not in the city, but outside the city.
Sure.
So in the think tank, there's let's see, there's Guilfoyle. There's crap, who are the other guys?
Crab and Goyle.
What? Guilfoyle.
Oh. And Goyle.
Guilfoyle's got long hair, spectacles. Kind of speaks very monotone. There it is.
Okay.
Xanathar.
Yeah, because they have like crafting
Yeah, Xanathar's has specifically
in here, but
making
yeah.
scrolls.
The runner will go find Sasha and Bixby and Edrian.
So Guilfoyle.
I think the other one was Raj.
Oh, from
What?
from Silicon Valley.
That is correct.
Okay. So I get the whole Pied Piper crew.
You do.
Okay.
Yep. Even Jin Yang.
Perfect. Well, I guess I'll start with. Oh, that might be.
And Eric Bachman.
Hurry up, Sean.
Yep.
You gotta stay, buddy.
Hi. Good. You?
I know.
Hang on a second. Let's just get.
Just a second.
Thanks. It's a.
So yeah, Guilfoyle, Dinesh, Jin Yang, Big Head, Eric.
Okay. So I got that crew. I guess I'll have them kind of just run me through some of the projects that they've been working on.
Multiple projects, but Martin briefed us that you want to focus more on the fish.
Well, I had some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meeting I just had with Martin, thought about expanding the capabilities and the environments where these devices could be useful. So obviously you all have been working on the fish.
Mm-hmm.
We'd like to potentially start with an urban development project. An urban initiative.
Urban deployment.
Yeah.
You know, something useful.
Not that the fish aren't
I mean,
bad. Fish is excellent.
you know, we're surrounded by it.
Obviously.
Yes.
Yes. But the fish do have a general inability to
General inability.
to do anything outside of water.
I mean, the fish. I mean, you could put them just on a street, but it would kind of stand out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
They're not like normal fish where they have to be in.
I'll have that. I kind of want to know. So like, do they have like some of these units like out on like assembly benches where they've been working on them?
Yeah, they'll have them dissected, take it apart.
Okay. So what do the internals look like? Are they mechanical or are they almost completely just enchanted?
A bit of both.
Okay.
Yes. So there's some enchantment and there's also some magical stuff.
Okay. The internals,
Mhm.
do they look like they could be placed inside of another frame?
Yeah, we could
Maybe
do
with
that.
a bit of manipulation?
Yeah, we could do that. We could adjust it.
Okay.
We have to make a new exoskeleton, though, a new frame.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm thinking one that has flight capability.
That would increase the mechanics right there.
Yes. And then one that has the potential to be almost a bit more stealthy on land.
Making it fly would be a little tougher. It's going to take a little more research. Because the fish, you know, it just squirms.
Sure.
Having it fly. Okay. We'll work on that. We're going to call it Project Right.
Okay.
With a W. Right with a W.
Right. The GH.
Now,
Yes.
who is handling the actual enchantment of the items?
That would be Guilfoyle.
Okay. I want to meet with Guilfoyle and go over the specifics on the enchantments that he's using.
Okay.
We can talk about it now if he wants.
I mean, he'll bring you over to his little work desk.
Okay.
He monotonely tells you that, you know.
Is he a traditionally trained wizard?
He is.
Okay. Yeah, so what type of enchantments are you putting in place on the fish?
Yeah. So enchantments that one can communicate telepathically with the operator, the user.
So what spell are you using for that? Is he using like message?
Yeah, you can say it's message.
Okay.
Yep.
And you've obviously modified that a little bit to handle voice and video.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. And then how about the movement capabilities? Obviously partially mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any magical movement involved?
There's some transmutation, maybe. Yeah,
Probably.
Maybe like is freedom of movement is still a thing, right?
Animate objects.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it still can be outlasted though by a giant foot.
Yes.
You know, to be crushed.
Did you get the full debrief on the fish from
We did. We got the
Malazan?
Malazan. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the reading from the black box.
Okay.
Had everything in there from pilot's log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the telemetry data.
Yep.
Depth, speed. Now, the immediate design flaw that I'd like to start getting corrected is the fact that this device is clearly putting off some serious magical signature.
Radiation.
Consider like it's it's radar cross, it's magical cross section.
Yeah, right. Right.
See, I thought the first flaw you were going to go after is they can't withstand the weight and fully. Right?
Yeah. Okay. True enough.
Want
All
it to be
of
undetectable.
the steel,
Mm-hmm.
we're swapping that for titanium immediately.
We were thinking of carbon fiber.
We could do a carbon fiber titanium mesh. I think would be appropriate. Yeah.
And are you a skilled tradesman? Craftsman?
Oh, God.
No,
I'm a teacher, just not the subject.
the main flaw I see in it is that it is easily picked up by the ability to detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody seeing a magical glowing fish swimming around
Lip paint.
is gonna immediately throw up some red flags.
Okay.
So I've got a solution for this.
Oh.
Now, you being a trained wizard,
Yes.
are you aware of a spell called Nistel's Magical Aura? Magic Aura.
Nistel. Heard of Nistel. The famed wizard.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some clout about him. Don't know about his magic aura.
It allows you to manipulate how something is perceived.
So if we somehow enchant this fish or whatever you want to do, beholder, with Nistel's magic aura, whoever's detecting it will think it's something else.
We can mask its magic signature entirely.
Entirely.
And
So they would just think it's a...
So it would appear to be a mundane mechanical fish.
Huh.
well, the idea is that
Right.
if you have a magic user or somebody that can perceive magical signatures, they're not going to see a glowing ball of transmutation energy just floating down a river or in a body of water. And the effects can become permanent.
What could overcome the magical? Is there anything that could dispel it?
Dispel magic can usually tackle it. But for somebody to cast Dispel Magic on a random fish
Right.
or an animal doesn't seem likely. It's at least a way to get it outside of it's a way to give it some more stealth.
Cross section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the other idea I had is the ability to just mask it completely from divination spells as well.
And how would you do that?
With non-detection.
Permanently?
We'd have to figure out if that's possible, but I think with the amount of an appropriate amount of research, we could potentially get something working with that. At least maybe have it affect the object for an extended period of time.
Long enough to do its job, and then, yeah. Not bad. I like the Nistel's magic aura. That could prove more useful. It'll take some time. A, have to learn the spells.
Mm-hmm.
B, would have to apply it to said fish each time one's produced.
So the way the nistles work is
Uh-huh.
you can target an item,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as you cast it for 30 days, that effect becomes permanent
Okay.
until it's dispelled.
You got to cast it on it for 30 days.
So it'd be like part of the production process.
Yeah. I like this. We can make it work. What do you think, Dinesh? Shut up, Guilfoyle.
So what I propose is
While I'm waiting.
I'm going to give him access to both of those spells.
Oh. Teach him.
Yes.
The professor has become the professor.
He's finally teaching.
Okay.
So that's probably what I'll do for today, because that would be at least 2 hours to...
He offers to clean you up too if you want him to prestidigitate your blood.
Just eating bloody footprints everywhere.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. It'd be... it would be 10 hours, actually. 10 hours and 250 gold to
Okay.
get for him to get both of those spells, assuming he doesn't have either of them.
Yeah.
Non-detection and nistles.
Uh-huh.
So let's work on nistles first. Let's get
Okay.
you trained up on nistles. We'll charge this to department overhead.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then what I think is also probably a good idea is that we start. Well, is anybody else on staff trained in magic?
We're working on that. I mean, not as high level as Guilfoyle, but there are some apprentices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Dinesh is his wannabe.
so I think maybe what would be appropriate is, in addition to, working on the enchantments themselves, once he's copied nistles, is to make a couple scrolls of it,
Mhm.
so that those could be used in the event that somebody doesn't have access to a spell slot of that level right away.
Right.
They just becomes like, we just have some spells.
What if
on hand.
Guilfoyle dies?
Well, the spell book is still there.
Yep.
Somebody else has to copy it then. Very good. Guilfoyle says we're going to be here a while.
Yeah.
We should probably order in some food.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So while we're doing that, we're going to break, get some actual food, and some treats for the cats. But they had wet food not long ago. Perfect.
Well, he is a monk. Yep. Impressive.
Impressive.
Being helpful.
Aww.
Is she chill like Kate? Maybe not as
no.
chill.
No, she's snuggly, but she gets real nervous.
Oh,
The skittish creature.
yeah. What do you think, Marjade?
I think I'm ready. Edrian's looking pretty good. Trying to turn him into full or half plate ish. Kind of filling in the blanks so it looks like there's metal where it was
That's
just a
already-
bard.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it. Like I know it's treat time.
All right.
Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah, for that. Come on.
Some cheats.
What do we got?
Some treats.
Uh-oh.
I figured out that she hates him so much because she wants that food dish full. Like she wants to have 5 crunchies and wants to walk away and know that there's still food there, and if there are any crunchies left, he will destroy that bowl. I tried putting
So, Bob, I'm assuming that the facility that I'm in is like a secure facility.
It's, crap, what is it? It's a jar. You ever see, what was it? Enemy of the State, I believe? With, Will Smith and Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman, yeah.
He's got his jar where it's totally off the grid. It's totally secure. It's underground in a bunker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is it actually underground?
Yeah.
Like, there's like a main building on top, and then it's the underground facility.
Big metal door. Yeah.
Is the facility protected by like divination protections?
Yeah, Guilfoyle would have cast some stuff on it.
Okay.
Yep. That's why the security's the best. Not always about boots on the ground. About that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you lost it. Lost it. I want it. You didn't finish the 2 that are sitting there. Yeah.
The next one you gotta come get from me.
Where's your leaky?
Very good, well-mannered boy.
Where's your leaky?
These are leaky trees. These are the special ones.
Well, I mean, there's actually a lot of them. I accidentally let Chewy reorder them, so.
Chewy.
Big pack boys.
Okay,
Well, Hagrid.
Hagrid. We've had the
still with the white.
Yeah, you said back to the white box like we never changed that.
Yeah.
It's been a white box for what, 3 weeks?
It's tasty.
And we're back at
Tasty crust.
Yeah.
And did I ever what?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for ordering.
And I don't want. I like the other one better. But this thinner crust, I can have 2.
Nature's strawberries, as if there's
Oh.
other kind of strawberries.
They're not fake strawberries. These are really good because
As
the
opposed to
inside is like this dehydrated, crunchy, and then it kind of melts in your mouth. They're
crunches.
Yeah.
Because that's why. Right there.
One's under the. One on the counter. Got the ones under the stove. Big ball.
How many were up the stove?
There were two. And a very big ball.
Well, there were two that you were able to reach with the little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Comes up at like 3 a.m. Super snuggly. You need to give me some pressure. And so she gets her pressure.
It's kind of a big deal.
You've been getting up at 3 a.m.?
It's right around 3 when she comes up, and she'll get real snuggly and hurry and, you know, demand some attention, but she's super sweet about it and very, you know,
So you
really
fold.
loud motor.
So you fold. Shut up, metric.
But if you ignore her, then she gets violent. That is how I've been trained.
Well, that's what I figured was happening, that she was coming up at 7.
It's sometime.
I had woken up at 3 with her.
Yeah.
7, yes.
Anytime between 3 and 7. I think it was 3 a.m. last. No, it was. Maybe I just woke up, but I found out that the school bus shows up at 6 a.m. That's awful.
That's really.
Is
And then I reason,
followed by a fool.
you know, wandering downstairs to get the cat a couple crunchies.
Couple?
And around it is way up. And kids on the bus at 6. What if it's 6:30?
No time for you.
Hey.
Such a nervous boy.
He's such a little brat. Sorry, Haggard.
Try to distract everybody and then some.
Dude. Dude, chill.
Is it treat? Treat?
Dark right there.
Right there. Where did it go? Oh, I got it in my hand. Oh, I got it in my hand. Oh.
His voice when he got that chicken though, he was like, man, that was good. Can I have some more of that? Oh, there's cheesecake. For the whole in the second piece. Questioning my decision. You want to share that second piece with me? Can I take a couple bites?
I'm good. Hey! Bro, get down. Get it down.
Put these away. It's dangerous.
Yeah. Get these away from me.
Oh, everybody's coming over now and buying. They think I eat treats.
There are no more treats in here.
But I don't.
Alister's almost assassinated in the courtyard and then just goes about his business covered in blood. Oh, yes, sir. Well, I believe this spell should do the trick.
Did we receive a courier? Did the guard come see us at the barracks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said something about that, but I don't think we ever followed up on it.
Yeah, we'll find it. Courier is intact. Doesn't have a bolt sticking out of that.
That's good.
Find Sasha's room empty. But did I make it? Did I make it to the barracks? Complete?
I don't know.
Who did that feel?
My message that I sent, I didn't even say what I wanted it to say, but when I had Martin
Yeah,
send a message,
yeah.
I would have instructed people to stay in a safe location.
Well, we're not going to do that.
You want me to come towards you? Go across town?
I mean, it explains why we had a 10-hour time skip and we never showed up.
Maybe the paladin can learn resilience.
Maybe the hamster ball will become my favorite mode of travel. I have nothing to tell you about that.
Bob, the guys that I'm working with, had Steve Block put me in charge of them?
Not in charge. Some of the guys, the lower guys, would rank. You'd be about equals with kill. You do have authority over.
Everybody getting some love over here.
Yep.
Maybe Professor Alister knows. And sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big deal.
Going back down.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
I got what I wanted. Watches.
Everybody's happy. To wash shoes. Oh, boy.
He's a good cat. You're all good cat.
Ooh.
Mostly, most of the time.
Yeah, Sue would say that. She walks around the corner. You're okay, buddy. That's why it's up on the table all the time. It's safe. True.
The worst we do is like set dice on him.
Quite frankly, I'm fine with that.
More caffeine. The guava. And there's the mechanical fish. Apparently, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah. So I'll spend. So going back to what I was saying, the messages that I would have wanted sent out to the party would have been pretty much just, I was attacked, like Bixby,
Yep.
and stay safe, or at
Okay.
least group up before venturing out. And
You must gather your party before venturing.
I'll be working for a bit, and I'll link up with you later.
Okay. So you go all mad-eye moody in the laboratory.
So I'll pretty much just spend, I guess, the rest of the morning into the early afternoon with the team, kind of
Yep.
getting to know them better.
In the bunker.
Yep.
Big sausage fest down there.
Okay.
Okay.
I also want to meet back up with Martin,
Yep.
maybe around lunch.
Who'd join you for the sausage fest?
He's the one paying for
Yes.
It's true, yeah. Get the whole sausage platter, huh?
What happens when you don't have any diversity programs?
I do want to let him know that I intend to travel to Towerstone
Yes.
probably in a few days.
Oh, okay.
Curious if he has any business that he needs attending out
In
there.
Towerstone?
Yeah.
We mostly keep to Vestavia and Narum.
I'm thinking potential for expansion and growth in new sectors.
You could take a fish with you.
mechanical scavengers.
Inconspicuous.
The reason I'm bringing that up is we've partaken in a variety of endeavors.
So I've heard.
Some dangerous, some not so dangerous. And it's possible we may come across some items, and there is one unique, devastating weapon that we recently acquired. And
Tell everybody.
I'm only telling him about it, and then the only other person was
Guilfoyle.
Wedican.
Oh.
I don't know if it's anything that could be of use. Maybe there's some capabilities to maybe deconstruct the weapon, maybe manipulate the magic or learn from it. It's a peculiar item that appears to, when it hits somebody, it destroys something of theirs that they value, but not necessarily something on their person.
So not a memory. Tangible. It's got to be tangible.
Is that what it was? Tangible?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something physical that you were not carrying.
Yeah. And it just removes it from existence.
As large as a building. Pretty powerful. And you have this item?
I'm in possession of it, yes.
And how did you acquire such an item?
Who did we get it from?
We got that from the Deathlock.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll just say it was taken from a vanquished foe.
Interesting.
So again, I'm going to be doing some traveling.
Business trip.
Potential for me to find items that might be of use.
Mm-hmm.
Find potential customers for any projects that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you're like the fish isn't the only thing in like the
Oh no, we've staked our entire company.
in the heedlock portfolio, right? Like I don't open up. It's not like a single fold pamphlet with just two fish on it.
You actually
can
open
have
it
it
and
in
a
blue
fish
and
falls
black.
down.
Then you look closer, and pamphlet is shaped like a fish.
Yeah.
The fish all the way down.
No, they do other stuff too. Again, they supply.
Weapons and armor, right?
Yep.
For the Vestavian guard.
Don't forget about the WHOR.
That went to.
That went to Garrus. Oh,
Raven.
Oh, hi, Raven.
Hello, Raven.
so depending on any upcoming lines of equipment that you're potentially looking to get out there into market.
Yeah. We got a couple buns in the oven.
Okay.
Government contractors speak for it.
It's not. It's usually what's in the pipe.
I don't know. We put stuff in the oven.
Okay.
Let it bake.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, baking is a thing. That's when you do your environmental testing.
There you go.
Put it in the giant walk-in oven.
Ehrlich does bring up a potential snafu, military term, regarding the land version of the mechanical fish. He said if you do make it into a cat, it could easily be disrupted by
dogs.
That too.
Well, I didn't say cat.
Well, if we do a cat.
I don't think...
They're really hung up on cats since Shauna said cat.
Yeah, I get that. Even though she wasn't there.
Yeah.
To mention it.
That's why I said Shauna.
And I never said
Sasha.
cat. Got it. Well, what's your concern with it?
It could be defeated pretty easily, or at least manipulated quite easily. There's a certain herb that manipulates cats.
But it's not a cat.
So we're not going to do the cat.
It's just
No, I mean it would not be an actual cat. So it would not fall to it. And he's a wizard?
They got their best and brightest.
Ehrlich is not a wizard.
he's actually the janitor.
Oh yeah, Ehrlich is kind of the dumbass in the whole thing. Again, for the urban environment, I'm thinking small, compact, lightweight.
Yeah, rat would make sense. Or a cat getting pizza.
In his stealthy way.
He's certainly trying.
So, if Heedlock has anything that he'd like me to do outside of Vestavia while traveling, he can just relay that to me.
Yeah, he would definitely be interested in keeping up foreign relations because you never know. First Vestavia, Narum, next Towerstone, all of Castlegar. Fish everywhere.
So I'll spend pretty much the rest of the day working there. If I get a message back, I don't know if
Well, your party members have been notified to whatever.
Well, yeah, I think
Stay safe.
upon hearing that Alister was attacked,
Mm-hmm.
Or lead ourselves
I
right out of
think
danger.
Edrian would put 2 and 2 together and realize that Sasha is by herself and probably looking to meet up with her,
Mm-hmm.
make sure she's okay.
It's funny because she's going to the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's funny the way that works out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
She
we
could
can
probably-
meet halfway.
Yeah. She could probably tell you all about Anzari.
I do just need to make one stop. I'm
Good
feeling a strange compulsion to buy a loot. I don't know why.
There's
Everybody
nothing
needs a
wrong
hobby.
with taking up an instrument at any age.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it. I just want one.
Well, in solidarity,
Just
I
to
will-
like carry around on my back upside down.
in solidarity, I will get some bagpipes.
Great. Started a fantastic band.
Yep.
Bagpipes and a lute.
I can tap into that elvish thing when I dream and learn how to play the flute.
So flute, a lute, and bagpipes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No percussion whatsoever.
What would, since the three of you will say you've met up, and Sasha, I'm assuming, will tell you about
Mm-hmm.
um,
Creep in my room.
creep in the room,
Carl almost ate him.
Carl, yep.
Wouldn't have been mad if he did.
Hmm.
Seemed like a student, but he had absolutely no business being in my room and didn't give me a reason why he was in there. I didn't like it. Alistair's door was locked.
My office
I
door.
left him a note.
Defeated my spell.
And he sent us a message that he was attacked, which is why we came looking for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm just assuming that Bixby would accompany Edrian. But if you want to go alone, that's fine.
No, I wouldn't think so. We can go pick up your armor on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make sense. And I believe you have an order as well.
I have something ready. Good.
Perfect.
Good.
We'll all go shopping.
Yeah, there. That's what I always wanted.
What else you buying?
Well, I've changed my mind. I'm buying a horn.
A horn.
A horn?
So no bagpipes, but the horn.
Horn's cheaper, isn't it?
Considerably.
You get a discount bagpipe.
There's something to be said.
Not as many pipes.
It's only the one pipe. The singular form, the bagpipe.
The lute is the most expensive instrument on the list.
Yeah. Also
You cutting
something to be
cheesecake in
said
there?
for sounding the horn.
Okay. A little bit longer.
Maybe we'll do it in like 30 minutes.
Speaking of doing it, sausage party in the bunker. No, you guys are researching. You're doing it. You know, you're making it happen.
Okay, Bob. Yep, that's definitely.
You're baking.
Yeah, we're putting
We're
buns
putting
in
buns in each other's ovens. Yeah.
Oh god.
A place in this special dungeon for the naughty boys, yeah.
Oh, in the
Time.
think tank.
Well timed.
It is pretty secluded in the basement. I mean, you guys are underground, and
You know, long day,
people get lonely.
into the early night, into the late night.
Yeah, get lonely at work with your coworkers.
You guys are eating oysters, which are a known aphrodisiac.
Also the least sexy food.
Right. Salty ocean boogers.
All of that is getting charged to the company card.
Now
right?
you know why I went with fucking Garrett's. We ain't paying for your fucking crude.
Headlock has his own chef. I mean, he's, you know.
They're oysters. You don't need a chef. You need a shucker.
A shucker.
Which is just some dude with a knife and a heavy glove.
So yeah, you guys get armor, cowl.
Mm-hmm.
What is the armor? So we said mithril full plate
Right.
and some kind of enchantment.
Enchantment.
Is
Plus
it
one.
plus one?
Yep.
Okay. Then I will take my studded leather +1.
Mhm.
I will seal it in a reliquary.
Oh.
And I will gift it to my most troublesome relation, as is the whole fast way.
Ah. Okay.
I'll add that to my backup character sheet. Thank you.
No problem, Dan.
And you're donning your full plate.
Right then and there.
Perfect.
There's assassins about, you know.
True. As soon as you don the full plate, you can't hear anything.
God damn it,
No, I'm
Bob.
just kidding.
Does that hamster ball form around me?
Yes.
Perfect.
No, your mithril full plate +1. It's very well made. It's fine craftsmanship.
Mhm.
Gareth said, I mean, if you went to Heedlocks and got this, forget about it. You probably would have gotten like a aluminum foil full plate. I don't know. They have oysters over there. We have the real food here. Bangers and mash.
Okay.
And Sasha's got her cowl.
Mhm.
Edrian paid for his half plate.
Yep.
+1. So that's all set. Yeah, really. I mean, you guys are in different areas, so are you going to wait until
Well, we
Alister's
don't know-
done, or
I don't know that he said where he was or how long he would be.
Yeah, you might.
I said
he
I would.
just said he's going to be working for the rest of the day.
I'll
Yeah.
be working link up later.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I'm assuming he would ask a guard or some security to escort him home or something.
Yeah, Martin said that he's got guards.
Yeah.
right?
He does.
Yeah.
Where is home? Back at Pan?
Yeah, just back.
do we,
Okay.
do we just
Well, I mean,
wait outside?
realistically, I don't even need that. I could just teleport.
Oh. Back at the courtyard.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll take the guard ensemble if he's willing to provide that.
Sure. So yeah, you do make it. I mean, all your stuff is done for now, at least at Heedlocks.
Okay.
He is very intrigued about that item you found from a vanquished foe.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, because I don't think any of us are going to use it.
No, I don't think so.
The sword?
Yeah. So I mean, I kind of don't want to sell it.
Kind of don't want to give it to a defense contractor either. But I wasn't there, and it's fine.
I'm just wondering if there's a use that he could think of for it, or potentially dismantling it, learning, and maybe this, a task I can take on.
Oh.
Actually, like dismantling the
Reverse
magic weapon.
engineering.
Yeah. See if it could be useful. Like maybe shift the focus of what it's destroying to maybe have that focus on maybe something that he's actually wearing, or have it destroy something else.
Okay.
Destroys 1 5-foot cube directly underneath.
But I mean, potentially just have that maybe convert or, try to manipulate that so that it's not actually destroying items, it's just dealing more damage.
Sure.
Or even just make it a conditional effect that you can choose not to activate as the wielder.
Yeah.
An on-off switch.
You have to have a safety on it, something like that.
Before you go, Martin asks, did I give you your stipend?
Not yet. No.
Oh, he'll give you your first stipend. Well, you can remember how much it is.
I believe it was electrums.
Oh, yeah.
Quantity of electrums.
Sean, I might need your notes.
I believe it was 200.
It was 2.
I'm gonna put
And
that.
I thought you already got
I thought he did too, but I didn't write it down.
He did
I
some
don't
fine
remember.
work.
Yeah.
We'll give another 200 gold
Sheet.
and some oysters.
it. All right, but I'm picking up the whatever payments I had left from the guard. We're just giving gold away.
You get your last
Alister
bite.
wants 200 GP a month, and they shook on it. Let the record show, Gideon.
Okay.
Overseeing with that very serious half stash, so.
He really does just have a stash on like exactly the left side of his.
Half stash.
It's a giant beauty mark.
You think
He's a
Marshall
very
Lee's a
pretty
little
boy.
jealous? You think
Why?
Marshall Lee's a little jealous? Well, he used to always get on the table. But now he's kind of backed away a little bit since Gideon gets up.
Aw,
I don't know.
I think he would come up if you wanted.
Yeah, he's hopped up on the table before, and he still hops up on the chairs.
He is definitely intimidated because when he gets all wound up and wants to play, Marshall Lee gets very defensive and hisses at him like, "It's too much." Hey, buddy, come on.
Marshall just misses my laptop. Bless you.
In addition to Guilfoyle,
Yep.
Does
There.
Martin have any other wizards on staff that are involved in the creation of magic items? I mean, I know that you said that there were some like apprentices and stuff, but
Yep.
like I'm guessing that Guilfoyle and team, they're kind of like they're the think tank,
I wish you
but there's
would.
probably are there
I
like
wish you
other are there wizards involved in
Any
making
other-
magic items and then
Oh,
wizards
over
involved in
there.
making armor and then or how does that
Yeah, they'll have separate ones to enchant the armor.
Go.
What a
Yep.
good boy. Right on my phone.
Never getting that back now.
It's
Okay.
four.
What a good.
He left no room. It's just like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of government contractor would he be? He'd have a full staff.
well no I was just wondering like if he had multiple people.
Yeah, he would,
Capable of
with
doing
certain specialties.
Mm-hmm.
He
Okay.
would. I mean, L3 Harris does.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Okay. Well, at the end of the day,
Oh.
I will go back to Fan.
I wonder if you would know. You probably would know that your contingency spell when you got to the door.
Do you know the contingency spell?
Nope.
Well, whatever you did on your door.
So, had somebody else cast it.
Maybe I'd say it's maybe a function that's allowed, that the school provides to the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not the one actually doing it, but I can interact with the door.
It's the custodian.
Yeah.
He's got to go into clean, and then he.
It's Filch.
He casts multiple high-level contingency spells, as one does.
You find
Every office only gets cleaned like once a month.
you find a note on your floor
Mm-hmm.
when you walk in your office.
Creep in my room. I'm going to Edrian. Sasha.
Signed K.
Okay.
And you're not phased at all.
Nope.
Now she has all kinds of creeps in her room.
Yep.
Yep. I assume you all want to meet up, which is fine.
Yeah.
What were your next plans? Going to T-Stone?
I mean, we could.
I want to find this kid first.
Yeah.
I have some questions.
Oh.
to ask.
Yeah.
Enzari? He is still under the watch of Professor Markib.
I should
Because
go.
she also questioned him.
Professor Marked.
Yep, evocation, the half orc.
Uh-huh. Lady.
She is a lady. Professor Markid questioned Anzari for you, and what would you like to know?
Why he was in her room.
Yes. Apparently, and he will be in severe trouble for this. He'll be punished. We'll put him in the, I don't know, naughty dungeon. He was paid by somebody outside the school to assassinate Sasha.
So,
He's an assassin.
when you say the naughty dungeon, you mean prison.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Go directly to jail. Do
Yes.
not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Carl, you were
Because-
absolutely right.
Oh, no.
Yes. That's not like, no, that's
No.
right.
It's detention for you then.
Where is this child now?
He's in our custody. He's locked up.
Great. Where?
Would it be possible for us to question him ourselves
He's in the basement if you want to go see him.
with the naughty boys in the basement?
He is.
Okay.
Is it special now?
There are other naughty boys down there, too.
Fine. Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Yep.
So you go down to the basement. I'm sure Professor Alister knows how to get there.
Oh yeah.
He knows all the ins and outs of BAM now.
Especially where they keep the naughty boy.
Mm-hmm.
School has their own dungeon. That's incredible.
Well, I mean, it's...
So does our work. There was
Yes.
a troll there.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With the warp and everything.
Dungeon.
I think we have that, don't we? Oh, we sure do.
Yes. Thanks, Bob.
I would have done it myself, but I can no longer see even the corner of my phone.
Good. So there's Anzari in his cell, locked behind bars.
Would you like me to cast Zone of Truth?
Oh,
Who would?
I will do that.
Zone of Truth.
It is a DC 15 Charisma save we will all have to make.
I will.
But we get your bonus to it.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
You are allies of mine within the world.
He's gonna roll a 5.
He is going to roll a 5.
Oh, okay.
I don't have disadvantage on those anymore, right?
But with his plus 10 charisma,
You do not, because that disease was cured, or whatever that effect was.
his headache, yeah, it's gone.
And Bixby makes his save.
Oh.
I'm good too.
You said charisma saving.
I did.
I wonder if Sasha made her save.
20.
What about Carl?
Well, Carl can't speak. So.
Well,
It's true. It's still
he
tough.
can speak with rangers who cast the spell.
I'm pretty sure Anzari knows where he stands with Carl. Actually.
Yeah.
12.
I don't think there's any
15.
deception.
Yeah, so with your +3, that puts me at a net +2.
Nice.
I got a 6.
I can't believe he just let me drag this out from under him and he didn't even.
It's fine.
I can.
So apparently, Edrian failed, but also Anzari failed.
Adrian doesn't care. Doesn't have anything to lie about. I'll be honest.
Bixby made it.
I mean, you don't have to answer.
Right.
You're not being questioned.
Well, if he asks me a question,
What are you gonna do to me?
Pull out the Hague Flame Birds. Start sharpening the wavy edged rapier.
We'll take it from here.
I just want to talk.
so Professor
Market.
Markin said that you claimed to have been hired to kill Sasha. Is that correct?
Yes.
How much?
What made
I'm
you think
really
you could do it?
curious. Yeah. This is someone that can set people on fire by saying a word.
Why did they? I'm gonna let him get through your questioning.
It was a sizable amount. All gold.
Of course. No one uses Electrum. This is the civilized realm.
Right. What else?
Hell is Electrum?
What else would
Exactly.
they pay you? It's not gold. Do you know who it was, or can you give us a description of who it was?
Didn't say their name, but one thing I noticed about them, they had a tattoo.
What did the tattoo look like?
Was it an ass crack?
It looked like a snake,
Damn it.
not a crack.
Okay. But on the lower back.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, how you doing? I want you to kill somebody."
Well, no, they were an assassin. They had a midriff,
belly shirt.
you know, for maximum inconspicuousness.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Why did they choose you?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
No.
No, in fact, I heard that you were nearly pissing your pants in front of the cat,
I'm allergic.
Again,
and yet they chose you.
Well, I didn't think there was going to be a big cat involved.
You
don't
did.
even know her then. You don't even know me.
Hang on.
So we've already dealt with two fairly
Professional.
skilled assassins who almost took myself and Sir Bixby out.
Well,
And-
yours didn't exactly get dealt with.
I would dispute that, but carry
And then you?
Look, I'm in a zone of truth.
you can't lie.
That's correct.
I'm in the
Full disclosure.
mm-hmm.
Parents are having some trouble paying for my tuition. Could use a little extra gold. Keep me in school. Seemed like an easy opportunity.
By murder.
Sasha, whatever, she wouldn't even see it coming.
You know who she is, right? She's
I'm gonna lie.
I just got a
Death
description.
incarnate.
She kills a lot of people.
with fire. Not a pleasant way to go.
And or mauled to death by some kind of horrifying creature I'm not familiar with.
Like the
You think the
cat,
cat was bad? Wait till you see what it looks like when she's backed into
yeah,
a
like
corner.
the cat is the nicest part about interacting with Sasha when it's just the cat.
You know how I met her? She was burning down an entire bazaar.
Let's tell the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a description of the girl, and they said,
Of your classmate. You got the description of your
Well,
classmate.
I mean,
She doesn't come to class.
schoolmate. Yeah, I'm not one of her classes.
Do you have a sense of whether they approached any other students with this kind of offer?
Not a clue.
Where's the gold you were given?
I got half of it up front.
Where is it?
I mean, Professor Markham took it.
That's fine. Good.
That B.I.H.
Well, you're not in school anymore.
He's in a cell. He's behind bars.
Mhm.
At this point,
I missed his go into the cell.
at this point, he's technically staying for free. So you know,
True.
Yeah, you're going someplace where you won't have to pay tuition. Right?
we're
Maybe 3 square meals a day.
and then
I mean,
it's
for as long as you're left around,
But-
they don't exactly
Were
let you stay for long.
Do they serve oysters in prison?
No.
No, I think this might be the era where they're like serving lobster, but they just grind it up into a paste.
Lobster paste.
Yeah, that was actually outlawed
Hmm.
in the real world.
Make a note of that.
Cruel and inhumane.
Switch from fish to crustaceans. For the,
Were they going to follow up with you? How did you intend to collect the other half of gold? Did they give you a meeting place?
Well, yeah, I had a a contact.
Okay. And how were you going to get in contact with this person?
I was going to meet them at one of the inns.
Okay.
Which inn and when?
The Yellow Land.
Is that the shittiest one in town or the second?
Yeah.
Can you disguise yourself?
I was just thinking that.
She just got a fancy new.
My mom can.
She's like, put that up. We'll have to keep Carl hidden. Or
I can polymorph
Not bring
Carl,
Carl.
but I mean, I could polymorph myself into something, but not a human.
Mm. Not here. She's not here.
So he was going to collect his payment.
The other.
When were you supposed to meet with this individual?
Later tonight.
and is there some sort of code phrase or something that you're supposed to give, or
Were you just going to look for the tattoo under their belly shirt?
Well, no, I was supposed to go to the inn, and then they were going to contact.
They find you.
Yes. Yes.
Can you cast disguise self or anything like that?
No.
Either of you?
I don't have that one. I believe it lasts for an hour. The problem is it's a self spell.
And Zari raises his hand. I can.
Is this your true form?
Are you a doppelganger? Masquerading as a barbarian?
Is that the truth?
Kill him just to be
Yes.
sure.
Perhaps.
Not a doppelganger.
Well, I mean, we could maybe potentially go to one of the different teachers.
Oh.
I mean, we could also just use the kid as actual bait.
Oh.
You know?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
same?
When he puts other students in.
Well, in a consensual fashion.
Well, I'm more concerned that he'll
Dip or
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, the
You know,
thing is,
give
you are...
away the fact that we're there.
Stranger danger.
Yeah. I mean, the offer would be to mitigate some of what's coming for him.
Yep.
Yeah, we can call that plan
Maybe keep you
L
from a short
or
drop
so.
or something stuff.
How about plan K?
Mm.
I don't like that.
I mean, we could potentially ask Professor Wedekin if he would be willing to.
Provide us with sort of illusory.
Yeah,
Mm.
He's an illusion.
that's
That's why
why I said.
we suggested it.
That would make him the person to ask.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How did you plan to do this? Were you just going to start blasting?
Well, I was trying to be, nonchalant about it, but
You're going to, what, nonchalantly magic missile her?
no. Blade. The
Yeah.
silent blade cuts.
I think you would have just fucking died.
Yeah.
I mean, not if I surprised her, and
No. No.
Did they give you a blade to use?
Sure did. Guess who has it?
Yep.
Not me.
I'm gonna assume that that Professor Markin pretty much took all his personal effects.
Certainly.
I'm gonna go meet up with the professor,
Which one?
Professor Markin.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna let her know kind of most of the information that all the information that we got from him, and request that she relinquish the personal effects over to me.
At least the knife.
The knife, his spell book.
Mm-hmm.
She can hold on to the gold. I think that would be appropriate. Probably, potentially, Professor
For the
Weddington.
student fund.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know.
Scour
You might
six.
want
That should probably go to the
do anything with it.
probably to the guard. It did happen on Vam property,
True.
and I have a feeling that
Not sovereign soil.
I feel like it actually might be.
It's
Sovereign citizen.
basically Vatican City.
I feel like while Vam is within the confines of Vestavia, proper, I feel like there's probably some leeway that Vam is allowed to deal with certain things
We
that happen on the
recognize
ground.
only withered law here.
I mean, to an extent, I imagine, sure, but
But I do agree that
at the same time, somebody in the city is
this. Yes,
hiring assassins.
yes,
Or
correct.
turning people in, trying to turn people
Turning
in.
boys into assassins.
So while maybe the apprehension is fine, and the holding of the prisoner because it happened on school grounds and it happened with a student is probably appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the monetary amount needs to go to the guard, but I'll let Professor Markham talk with Wedekin about that. But I'd like to request that she turn over the knife and the spell book, because we intend to use those items in an attempt to
Intercept the person.
yes, yeah.
Okay. She will do that. She will turn those over.
Okay.
If you care to show the weapon to Sir Bixby, he could tell you from his recollection that it's pretty similar to the weapon that he was stabbed with.
Me. Nip the blade.
I'm
I
gonna
know that poison.
I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic while the rest of the interrogation can go on.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to find out if there's anything unique about the blade other than it's probably poison. And then I also want to poke through his spell book and see if there's anything unique in there that maybe he would have recently learned. Now I know that he said that I'm just gonna stab her, but maybe they gave him something else, something new that he might not have learned at school.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over the book for anything that is extracurricular, anything that is outside of the. Contraband.
I'll be taking this.
I will use it to make rubbings later.
In this issue of Wizard Sleeve.
My wife.
That was good. I'm going to punch this kid a couple times.
Oh, okay.
And I know you said he's in a cell, but I can teleport him to 10 feet before
Okay.
he attack now. So
Oh no, I can't stop you. I'm outside.
He's gonna punch him in the face.
I'm going in and I'm punching him right in the mouth
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
Would you like to
Why?
Because I'm angry.
You won't like him when he's angry.
I mean, I know that you left your position on the guard, but this seems like
He's a vigilante.
it seems
now.
like an abuse of power.
Sasha's his adoptive daughter.
Right.
This kid just tried to murder her.
You're right. That's not really character creating.
I think he's a little bit more collected.
I will-
a little more collected.
Yeah, I will, however, get right up to the cell and within the zone of truth, tell him that, if you don't hang for an attempted assassination, and I find out that you ever do anything like this again, I will kill you.
He asks if you have a particular set of skills.
I do.
He actually does. Yeah. It's mostly throw,
will
but
find
also climb.
He cowers a little bit.
Good.
Yes.
And then I just sleep.
He sighs after you leave the cell.
I didn't go in the cell.
Oh.
Because you're right. That's not something that. But he's
I mean-
very angry.
He can go down.
I mean, no harm was brought to Sasha. He was
Right.
immediately unsuccessful in his attempt.
Mhm.
Right.
And as I turn and walk away, I will, without any sort of hesitation or concern, say, "Good job, Carl," and pat him on the head.
Carl.
He's gonna hiss. It's
No, he's not gonna. He's not gonna hiss this time. I mean, cats have that natural little smile, but he narrows his eyes a little bit, and it's like his smile gets a little bigger. Narrowed eyes is like he's content. Yes.
Doing the slow blink.
Yep.
I know. I knew it. Forget it. I'm working here.
Bixby, meanwhile, will actually not interact with the cat.
What about Anzari?
I feel like we just end on
You don't want to punch him?
Edrian.
Yeah.
Now,
Screw
as
up
a-
again, I
is
will
that
kill you.
As opposed to non-tacky glue.
Yes.
Non-sticky glue.
That Teflon glue.
The only one I have left that's not a rock. Great glue.
I imagine most. He used to remember a long time ago, it's the Michael's.
Yeah, that's what most of these are. I got some nice ones, and I didn't need to. Like, these ones are great, and then they get hard and gross, and you put some water in them and shake them up, and good to go. Yep.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of cheesecake to power through. Just a
Yeah.
few of you.
Like,
Mhm.
I had a sliver the other night, and Matt just looks at me, and he's like, "Can't hang. You can't."
You know who would have some? I mean, he had mustard earlier, so.
He did sniff it.
I'm willing to bet he'd actually go for the dairy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
He would. Like, I see there's whipped cream on the upstairs. You know, cats like cream.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're not actually starving though, big guy.
Well,
I'd like to keep it that way.
No better than by consuming some cheesecake.
Right.
We're doing okay. We're doing good.
are we?
Yeah.
Thought he was not doing good, Anzari.
Yeah, he kind of made his bed though.
Right? Yeah. I need some extra coin. I'll kill somebody.
I'll commit murder.
Hey,
Seems like
not
a
gonna-
reasonable jump.
20 gold is 20 gold.
I mean, I don't think you could pay me enough to go after somebody that I know can just conjure gigantic balls of flame at will.
1,000,000 gold.
She literally just had the
No,
spell.
thank you.
She literally just had the spell that sets a person on fire. That's all it does.
She can cast spontaneous combustion.
She can cast immolate human.
Yeah,
Just curious what's going on in there. He hears
He senses
moving about in the kitchen.
I hear whipped cream.
his cheesecake sense is active.
Is it worth getting up?
Nope. I have a
He will
feeling
bring
it'll
it
be brought to me.
Yeah, I'll set it right here.
Whatever the tall ones are, that's where the food usually is.
I mean, it is how it works.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think
So-
I have anything to do before we. I
We
guess
needed to see if Webkin could help us with some disguise stuff.
So you have Anzari's spellbook. You have the dagger that he was given, the assassination weapon. Wedican can assist. What was your plan he asks.
The ideal thing, I think, would be to disguise one of us as Enzari with an illusion, and then cast some kind of disguise on the others so they're not recognizable. Hello.
He loves you.
You're a very good cat.
Yeah, I think that was a. You stopped.
You desire petting. You are a good boy.
Wedekin could provide something. It won't last forever.
How long?
An hour.
I think that'll be good.
It'll have
Good.
to be.
It'll have to be.
But it'll have to be later tonight. It's still late.
So not right now.
No, he was supposed to meet them tonight.
Okay.
So later.
Not given a time, I'm inclined to say fairly late. But
Wedekin asks where the meeting is.
the yellow lantern?
Mm-hmm.
The Yellow Lantern.
Oh.
Say hi to my brother, Kinvello.
Set this right here.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's fine.
Oh.
I smell dairy.
Yes, your cheesecake sense is active.
His eyes got really wide.
What is that? Is that
Thank
for
you.
me?
Oh my!
Can I
Thank
stick
you.
my face in it?
That's a piece of cheesecake.
Yes.
I'm
Like,
actually
we're
not
eating
sure.
half of this cake right now.
But you could.
I could give
You're
you
there.
that. Such a pretty boy.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
You just got cheesecake.
Does he need to be confiscated?
He might be.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Good. We're just gonna
All right,
have to
buddy. One more.
do this.
Oh.
Cheesecake.
It's like, I know it's. I smell it.
Oh,
I smell it.
You all have some. Like, You just nonchalantly just
Hi, buddy.
sniff across the table, not looking for anything in particular.
No.
Totally normal with your game.
Totally normal activity here.
I mean, if I pick him up, he's just going to come back. So
2 slices over
there we are.
here.
There we are.
Ah,
Come on, buddy.
the highest concentration of cheesecake is at this corner.
Here, want a little bit of that?
God damn right I do. Great. That shit's good. Give me some more.
That's a good cheesecake.
Costco.
Gideon agrees.
We were skeptical about the layer of cream on top, like the buttercream on cheesecake, but it's working. He's like, hey, what
Oh.
Okay. I'm down.
you know, right? Buddy, you might get put in the basement. Might have to happen. Someone tried assassinating me.
Yep. I'm the only one who hasn't been. They haven't tried to assassinate. Does that mean they think I'm the weakest?
I mean, you've been in the guard tower.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be disappointed if no one tries to kill you.
I kind of am too.
Everybody wants to die.
Well, I mean, I feel a little left out, that's all.
They said Bixby was the biggest threat.
Right.
I think he's literally the most compact threat. But
Yeah, it's really
the densest threat.
Yeah, yes. Danger per liter.
That's true.
Highest percent danger by volume.
it actually kind of tracks for all that.
Oh.
What do you got?
Can I have more?
You
I will lick your nose and be
If that
very
wasn't
sweet.
whipped cream, try again.
Put the cream on your nose, butter.
Oh my.
Did you find it? This is
Cats are idiots.
This is what the people come here for.
Yep.
Beetlejuice princess.
D&T.
How are you? He's just not seeing it.
He's like, no, I already licked that. There was nothing there.
Oh.
There it
It bites my nose.
Like, lick.
Tom. 1, 2, 3.
He's a good cat. All right, so we kind of need Sasha to lay low
Mm-hmm. Or be disguised.
or be disguised.
Mhm.
And tonight we head to the Yellow Lantern Cavern and see if we can meet up with this kid's contact.
The burlesque show with Mary Hart.
Yeah, maybe we can grab a show while we're there.
Come
Put the cheesecakes on the table.
on. No.
Can I leave Carl with Ashoka?
You could.
I'll check on Ashoka. See if she'd be okay with doing that.
Good boy.
Leave her, some treats and snackies.
Ashoka?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Give her some treats and snackies. Somebody.
He was looking for a new pair of earrings.
Okay. I can do that.
She did go get her ears pierced with you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I wear the one moon and she wears the other.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
But unless anybody has anything else to do today, fast forward to tonight.
Mhm.
Fine with me.
You go back to your think tank.
Professor
No.
Alister, are you okay with me being disguised as my own assassin?
I think that's a choice you need to make.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer a student, right?
Ooh.
I can't make
Burn.
I can't make that choice for you.
Delinquency's really on the rise.
Kids. Just want to quit school and become TikTok famous.
And adventuring is much more lucrative. Like
But I think
it's like the highest paying job.
after the interrogation, maybe after we've decided on what we plan, I'm going to take a short rest so I can
Yeah.
do some arcane recovery.
I'm going to mark off my expended spell now that I've got access to my character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do this one and this one. Ah.
Oh,
Hang on. The item. We were given a description, right? Of. Jeez.
No, I am a cat. I am Grace.
Nice warm. Description.
We were given a description of the guy, right?
Mostly just the
I
tattoo.
always said it was a tattoo.
I mean, is that
Well, you thought that he would approach him, so I'm thinking I gotta go in and
no?
get her to the table in the corner.
But I mean, is that accurate? Like,
You can do divination based on a description.
oh.
Right?
well, I guess I have heard of the target, and I have a possession, so the possession is actually better. than a likeness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right, because you have the dagger.
So I only have secondhand knowledge of the person, so it's a +5, but the possession is a -4, so he would have a +1 on his save.
For
To prevent me from scrying on
Oh.
him.
If you want to give it a shot.
We could try it.
well, in the meantime, you said Sasha's gonna disguise herself as Inzari.
Well, Wedekin's going to
Tonight.
discard later.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to do the scrying, you could do that before tonight.
Will he know that somebody's trying to?
Not with the
Okay.
scry, no.
Okay.
What if he makes a save?
Then I can't target. He can't be the
Then
target
spell.
for another 24 hours.
Balls.
But yeah, they don't have any knowledge that it's happening.
Is there a distance, a range?
Unless they have true sight.
Oh,
Well, if it succeeds and they have true sight, they would be able to see the orb.
Right.
That there's like an orb that appears 10 feet away from them and it follows them. But if they fail, it's just nothing happens.
Right.
Oh, sorry, what were you asking?
I was just concerned if they knew that they would be the target and if that would. give them a
No,
heads up.
not with
Yeah.
scry. Oh, but I think Bob asked what the distance was. I think it's on, as long as they're on the same plane.
aha.
But I will confirm that. Yeah, same plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Unlimited range. On the same plane.
Yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah. It's concentration for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
So I will attempt that. They will need to make a
What time are you trying to do it?
probably, let's say, like an hour before we want to go out. Because did he say that they were agreed on a time?
Later, I believe.
He'll tell you midnight. If you pressed Anzari, he'll tell you specific time would be midnight.
Mhm.
He was under his own truth. He can't.
Well, let's say I'll do it at 11.
Okay.
Potentially he's like in a safe house somewhere.
Mhm.
Or she, maybe it's a woman. I don't
Could
know.
be.
I mean, apparently he didn't see this person's face. You know, he was
Right.
talking to them. Well, I guess
That guy's always been
sure they could have had a mask.
hooded cowl.
Yep. Also could have been under an illusion spell themselves. But DC 16 wisdom saving throw that they have a +1 modifier
Bonus
on.
plus one.
And if they succeed, nothing happens.
They succeed, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay,
Maybe they're on a different plane of existence.
it's possible. Or they are under the effects of non-detection.
Or they roll well.
Or they rolled well. But I didn't see Bob roll. Maybe I failed to scry that.
What kind of diviner are you? That's right, you're a necromancer.
Well, I'll alert to them that I was not able to scry upon the individual.
Okay.
So we're going to Plan K. Plan L.
L.
Plan Lima.
I mean, Lima was always plan A.
El would have, and to have the actual Anzari try to meet up with him
Ah.
while we watch. So I dispute this.
We're not up to there yet.
The current plan, I believe, is to have Sasha meet with the person who ordered the hit on her
Perfect.
while we work nearby.
So that person can kill Sasha.
Well, we're
still
also gonna get like
You'll also probably be in.
disguised. So I think we filter in first.
What do the rest of you want to look like?
I will.
Look like Volira.
No one in the party, obviously.
Yeah, it's one Anzari and then 3 Voliras.
It's just all him and Zari's. We're just like, it's just like, oh yeah, I just cast mirror image. That's all this is. No, I think realistically, just for us 3, just make us look like, dock workers or something.
Okay. Bahamut. Miniature.
I mean, it has to be somebody.
As we all know, Bahamut frequently takes in dockside burlesque shows. There's no better disguise, really.
Didn't he have like canaries or something, didn't he? Golden canaries? Bahamut?
If so, I
thought I read something about him having like golden canaries, which were avatars of other metallic dragons.
maybe, I don't know.
He's a strong dude.
Most gods are.
So, disguised as Anzari, disguised as dock workers, your run of the mill, just
We'll
here
go
for a good
in.
time.
We'll plan to have you come in like a couple minutes before midnight or after midnight. We'll go in about 5 or 10 minutes before. Take seats at the, around the bar.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's have you guys go in first. I will come in after her.
Sure.
That way she's not completely by herself
Ye-
beforehand.
And in addition, I will take the Mastiff, but not inside. I can telepathically communicate with it, so I'll, ask it to stay in an alley or something.
Is the Mastiff disguised?
The Mastiff is disguised as the Mastiff.
Ah.
They'll never expect it.
Perfect.
I will mage armor.
She already did. Well,
Uh-oh.
If we're waiting till midnight.
Yeah,
Certainly been 8 hours.
Is my armor concealed by the illusion?
Uh,
that's a good question.
let's see. Yeah, Wedekin's strong enough.
Okay.
He's powerful enough that you can do that. I mean, he is a headmaster of a wizard school.
Makes sense.
Headmaster of a sovereign state.
So yeah, Alister and Bixby roll in first. Have a seat at the bar. Sasha, disguised as Anzari, stroll in next, immediately followed by Edrian.
Not immediately.
Oh.
A couple minutes after.
Okay.
Just making sure she's not out there on her own.
Uh-huh. Winds up with a bolt in her back.
Right.
Yep. Where is Sasha gonna go?
Probably over to a quiet table in the corner if they have one.
A booth.
A booth. A booth in the corner.
Sure.
Order something to drink.
Yeah, you can do that. There is obviously entertainment, midnight, but people are getting drunk. There's a singer on stage, calls himself ZJ, sings about 99 problems, but large 8 ain't one.
Who's large aid?
Exactly.
Not a problem, that's for sure.
Yep. You sit in your booth and 7 minutes go by and someone sits down in the booth, has a hood on.
Appletini.
Oh, to drink? Sure.
Easy on the teeny.
It's just an apple in a martini
I
glass.
didn't say no teeny. Easy.
This person doesn't look up at all, just kind of stares down at the table. So all you see is the top of the hood. And you just hear, "Is it done?"
I got her.
Roll deception.
That's the pay up.
I see.
Does the disguise offer any benefit?
To her voice.
He's a child.
Anzari is a child, yes.
See what you're.
You can roll with advantage.
19.
19. Still looking down at the table. All you see is the hood. You don't hear any response. You start to feel a little awkward, but about 20 seconds go by. And this person pulls a Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking
No,
about.
I was going to mother. I don't have it.
Flips the table right at you.
Okay. Game on. Game on.
Disintegrate.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I get to react?
Yeah. Roll for initiative.
There's no Carl. I like it. Ooh.
Carl's safe, so you think.
So I think.
Do you
So
trust
I believe.
Ashoka?
I do trust Ashoka.
What if she was paid off?
I doubt it.
Carl does die, eventually.
Sasha and Ashoka still friends in our future vision.
Yeah.
They are.
So we wouldn't be friends if Ashoka killed Carl.
Unless she's always been a plant, and later on, Sasha becomes friends with the real one.
Yeah.
Or,
What tangled webs Bob doesn't weave.
yep. What if this Ashoka that she gave Carl to is an illusion?
I'm not going to stress about
A
it.
compliment.
I can't. I simply can't.
What did Bixby get?
23.
Ooh.
That's good.
Edrian.
22.
Damn. Sasha.
I was surprised by that.
You were.
It's a six. It's a 6.
Okay.
I'm
Professor.
12.
Okay, that's fine. So Bixby sees whoever this person is flip the table in Sasha's direction.
Okay. Well, with my hold fast reflexes, I will finish my drink.
That's a free.
It was a big drink, so it's actually going to take 3 turns.
I was about to say, yeah, it comes in pints. I ordered 2.
One for each hand.
I'm going to assume I don't have the shield donned. So I'm just going to go over there with the rapier.
Okay.
Drink in my other hand. And,
What ho?
How is the whole fast tolerance for alcohol?
as a stout halfling,
Resistant
pretty
to
good.
poison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to stab out it?
I'm going to cast Divine Favor,
Okay.
and I'm going to begin attacking. I'm going to try to take them alive, but I am attacking this individual with the table. That's exactly the conduct I would expect at the shittiest inn in town, and yet I'm still offended.
Yep. I mean, you do hear some of the crowd react.
Did everyone attack?
18 and a 19.
It's a ballroom blitz. Professor's too busy. 18 and 19, both hit.
I thought it was the mash. Monster mash.
No. To the ballroom blitz. And the boy goes away.
17 damage on the first hit. A mix of magical piercing and radiance that I'm only going to split up if you ask me to.
Doesn't matter.
And 21 on the second hit.
Damage.
Yes.
Excellent.
And if that spell off, then that will be my turn.
So you stab this person
Twice. In the
twice. No gem pops out. Time for the adopted father.
back. This one I think you should hit a few times.
Before that, though,
If I'm able to see if they're wearing any rings.
Perception.
$21.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to go over and try to remove their rings.
Move the ring.
Don't know what you want me to do for that, but that's what I want to do.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Are you good at sleight of hand?
Wouldn't say I'm being particularly slight about it, but
Natural 20 for
Nice.
22.
You take off the ring. The person, I mean, tries to, struggle you for a bit, but you...
I'll break their finger to take it off. I don't care.
That works.
That would do it.
You have the wing.
Great. No Oklahoma.
That was the word that triggered the poison.
I know. How do you know that's what triggers this poison?
We don't.
We don't. The last time we tried to take someone alive, they offed themselves with the ring.
True.
This one might be Minnesota or some other such
Right.
thing.
Idaho.
That was the Ring of Secrets, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, that's probably accurate to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Move over there and grab that. Yep.
Yep. that'll be it for me.
Think tank, Professor.
Obviously, so we've already begun a
Like,
Oh, there's
ballroom
a
blitz.
kerfuffle. Yes.
Yes. Do I notice if anyone else is coming to this person's aid?
You don't see one coming to their aid, but you do hear quite a few gasps from the crowd. And KZ stops singing.
I mean, isn't that what they all come here for?
Yeah. I mean, some of them are, fight, fight, fight. Others are, the ladies are, oh, God. Oh.
What's the layout of the bar look like? How are the...
So long. Actually, the bar itself is pretty long.
Yeah.
And then you have tables
But
strewn about. Booths
she went...
around the
Sasha
walls.
went to a corner, right?
Corner booth.
Corner booth.
Mhm.
Yep. Back near the latrine.
Gross.
I know.
I'm thinking
Other
about
corner is going to be the stage.
yeah,
She's back here
I'm thinking about attempting to use a wall of force.
with a little exit out the back.
No,
Just to keep
to just
us in and everyone
contain
else
all
out.
of us in together.
Okay.
Now that might capture another couple tables,
Mm-hmm.
but
Because what, 10 feet?
it's 10
10 by
feet
10
sections.
panels, yeah.
Ah.
Um,
Okay. And you can't shrink that.
I don't know that you have to use.
no, it's up
Up
to
to.
10.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, up to 10-foot panels.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall. So what I'm thinking of is, like in the corner,
Mhm.
just like making a box.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe 2 panels that go from floor to ceiling
Right.
to contain this group
Mm-hmm.
while I sit outside of it.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay.
So now it's going to be a little sausage party in there. Sasha's disguised as a boy, so.
You are something else, Bob.
Professor would have been pretty thorough.
Change all the bits.
That is a hell of an illusion.
Are you able to like put yourself in a separate box, or do they all have to be?
That's actually a good point.
Because then you're vulnerable from the outside.
Ah.
That's a good point. I will move up, and then we'll do this. So it'll be 1, 2,
Mhm.
3, 4.
Hmm.
And you know what? Screw it. I'll put tops on them. 5, 6.
Just in case.
So you put us all in a box? Yes,
Yeah, you 3
My
along
friends
with the
are alive.
assassin and any other occupants that may have gotten
Mhm.
caught up in that.
Okay.
What if they're occupants in your?
Then I'll sit down at the table with them. And I'll tell them this will be up for just a short while.
Don't worry, it's okay. I'm a professor.
Yeah.
This is to keep you safe from any harms, while also
Congratulations.
allow you to watch the fight.
Yeah, congratulations. You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Okay. Oh yeah, just shoebox around them, shoebox around you.
Yep.
Okay. No ring. That was your turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the assassin will try to. They do.
Yeah,
yes.
good call. I'm not gonna-
Go for Sasha, or well,
Failed.
Anzari, disguised as Sasha.
You actually just gave me a great idea. I pull out my my heat block tablet.
Oh.
And I start it's after hours, but I'm salary, so it's
You had an idea. You want to get it down before it.
yep, before it gets away.
Yeah.
And you're totally safe in your little box.
Yeah. I just pull out the tablet. Let's see, we're just gonna
Is that what they call
Start sketching.
no, this is more just a
Like doing your own.
tech concept that I've got going
it?
on.
You thought of something.
How tall is the ceiling?
Just had an upholstery.
How tall is our ceiling? That we're
10 feet.
making? 10 feet.
By 10 by 10.
Fish need a self-destruct option.
Okay. That checks out.
For the protection.
Correct.
Enzari slash Sasha. So the person there with the hood pulls out not a tablet, but short sword. Stabs you. Constant.
+3.
At +3, you're in the aura. In the box.
Couldn't be safer.
29.
And couldn't roll higher.
There you go. You still take 8 piercing
Okay.
and
82 poison.
Oh.
Hey, huh?
It halved, so.
Yeah,
41
yes,
was.
it
164 poison damage.
it is 15 poison.
I just dumped out my dice bag.
That's the half. 15 is half. So not too bad. And Enzari's up.
Okay, you want this thing alive.
Oh, it's a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So immolate it.
What?
Bring the dust
I
back.
get that.
About what?
Maybe it's not a person. We saw one T.
Haven't seen the face.
On T.
All right, Juan, start talking. Which cartel are you with? The asps, yo.
Rattlesnakes.
Oh,
How much?
you want tea? Snakes? Asps? You don't have to create a new one.
How much space do we have?
10 by 10 by 10. We are inside a wall of force.
In the shoebox.
We're just here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are pretty much duking it out while sitting in a booth.
Well, the booth
We-
got flipped over.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it probably made it
Well, yeah, the
away.
table got- but
So
we're still
you've
like,
just got
between-
chairs.
between the benches.
Yeah.
There's nowhere I can go to be safe.
No,
So-
it's
You
literally
are safe.
it's literally
You are boxed
you
in.
are in a 10-foot by 10-foot, so
This
you
is
are
the
each
combat zone.
occupying 5 feet
Yep.
of
Yep.
this
Four of
the
us in there.
10-foot square.
You can thank your professor.
You have nowhere to move.
I know.
Your former professor.
Congratulations, this is what you wanted.
This is what I wanted?
To a degree.
How's the orange cream?
Not bad.
Tastes like an orange creamsicle. A Coke orange creamsicle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I'm going to use my action to help Edrian.
Whoa.
And that's it.
Okay.
So you just getting in his face?
Yeah.
You gotta say the line.
I'm in your face.
All right. Before Edrian goes, Bixby goes.
I see no.
Remember, you're in a box.
I'm boxed in. They're boxed in.
Think of it like a glass cage.
I'm going to assume that the 14 misses.
It does miss.
Okay.
But
The nat 20 does not miss.
Here comes the poop.
Is this a fiend or undead?
No. He's a haunting. No. I don't know what wanties are. They're monstrosities?
Uh,
I think they're I think they're
depends
just
on
human.
which
Yeah.
ones they
Yeah.
are. Because
Yeah.
if they're a pureblood, then I think they're humanoid.
Okay.
If they're the snaky boys, I think they're aberrations.
It's a lot of dice. There's more.
I knew that the gods would help Bixby.
Yes. Smite him nicely.
One particular god. Him beam.
And all I can do is murder, death, kill, so.
69 damage.
See? Nice. Anyone?
No, lethal.
That's
Non-lethal.
Springalina.
Non-lethal, radiant, and piercing. I'm trying to take him alive.
The sneaky ones are monstrosities.
Hmm. So, I mean, that would knock him out.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Bathe him in holy hellfire.
Oh, what do we got here? A D6? But
310 gold, right?
what's it going to be?
Gonna
A
be
D12?
my 12.
Mm.
Moonstone. I give it to Sasha.
Oh. I didn't even have to.
She's in the box
I
there with
felt like
Sasha.
I needed that.
What if it was a diamond? Would you give it to Sasha?
Only worth 10 gold.
Couldn't have rolled a diamond for that.
No, let's say you rolled a higher than a D6.
If I'd rolled the 5K, I would have put it in my pocket.
Ah.
Giving her 10 gold.
Liquor some cold and tell you buy yourself a moonstone later.
I could actually give it to somebody to make a necklace for Ashoka.
Well, she wants earrings.
I know she wanted earrings, but she's gonna get a necklace.
She can get both.
You can get a really big earring.
Yeah.
They might be able to cut it down to 2 separate.
Probably could.
How big is it?
Yeah. It's worth 10 gold.
10 gold
That's all
worth.
I got. So probably not very big.
What about the earring to the nose ring? The little connector
Little
piece.
chain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that is, I think, my turn.
Well, yeah, as I said, that was.
Which not much. to do.
That's all I can do.
I mean, that would be enough to knock him out.
Yeah. All right. Now how long do we have to wait?
Boom, boom. Over already.
I'm just continuing to run.
I think we could talk through the wall.
I mean, this one says again, nothing can pass through it.
No.
Nothing can nothing can physically pass through it.
So I assume that would box out.
You could see out of it,
Sure, yeah.
but can they see into it? People see
Yeah.
into it? Okay.
I'm going to pantomime hitting the withered until he loses concentration. Or the
Okay.
other people in the sphere with him.
It's just
Oh.
The area with him. Just
So the other people start hitting you with a spoon.
two thumbs up.
Just an old guy and an old lady. And they're
She just starts beating him with her handbag.
No, the old lady takes out some brass knuckles.
Don't make me disintegrate your wall.
One for each bitch.
Clang.
Just starts beating on him. Turned out she's a retired pugilist.
Pugilist. I just learned that word not long ago.
A punchy boy.
That's right.
It's a fun word.
Yeah. After I well, I want to make sure that it doesn't like pop up and continue. Yeah. Once they secure him.
I look at the smoldering but unconscious person and be like, he's not gonna pop up. I know my work. I do one thing.
God told me that really hurt it.
I'll drop a wall force.
okay.
Stretch. Ew,
But
my
I will
little
take
boy.
the time to tie their
Lasts for an hour.
Just spell.
You're not a boy. You just look like
Don't want to look like a boy. Will dispel magic do it?
That's a good question.
It should.
Yeah.
If it's level
Depends
3
what
or
level-
lower,
Depends what level you cast it.
yeah, it would be automatic. If it was
Level 9. No. We'll say you can dispel.
I did it.
Well,
The old lady and the old guy are like, wow, that was quite a show. Was it staged?
Yes.
I mean,
This
if
is
you're
all
asking if
Is it
it
the
was,
entertainment?
if you're asking if it was planned, then yes.
Excellent. Like medieval times in here.
It's okay. He used to work
It's like
with,
medieval times everywhere.
you mean it's like our time? Oh wow, it's like
You know that like
everyday
mounted
normal
knights
life.
and sword fights are just things, right?
What about mechanical fish?
No, that's silly.
Oh.
I will address the room. Nothing to worry about. Just apprehending a menace.
Part of the entertainment.
Carry
And now, for my horn work.
Shoot the horn. Then leave.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I think it landed right.
I got
it. Floating
Floating
hair.
cat hair.
Yeah, wants to play cat hair.
Chopstick.
I thought that was part of the entertainment too.
I mean, a little bit.
Now a juggle cat hair.
So I guess let's drag this guy off somewhere.
Yeah, tie him up.
Wait, do we want to bring him back?
Wait,
Well, I
Where-
probably
where's
don't want to
my
bring
gold?
him to Vam.
No.
No, we would bring him to the guard.
Okay.
Who we definitely notified we were about to do this.
Sure didn't.
We definitely did not.
Only you had a lieutenant in the guard.
Yeah, well, you know, it was a silly place. So.
Edrian just immediately gets arrested for vigilance. Okay.
So you're gonna take
I will put the table back.
Yep.
And as we walk out,
Good.
throw a coin at the bartender and say, sorry for the mess.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite entertaining. Come back anytime.
Why, Bob?
Because
That-
he's the
that was the voice he
barkeeper.
gave me.
Yeah.
Why are you?
He's a gnome.
Why are
And
you
everybody
like
knows
this,
that's what
Bob?
gnomes sound like.
He's kind of a sleazy gnome. though.
And it is the voice he gave him back
Yeah.
the first time we came in here. So, yeah. All right, let's go do our second interrogation of the day.
Mm. It's out in the back alley. With a stream of water.
Nope. We
Fish
said we were
float.
going to the back or the
To the guardhouse. Yeah.
yeah.
To the guard.
I think he can wake up, ideally, in shackles in the prison.
Okay.
Or she.
Sergeant
An
Vic
active
is
set.
there.
Well, are we gonna demask this person?
Oh.
We should demask him.
Let's find out who he really is.
Melina.
I was thinking it's good to do.
Yes.
I was thinking Bruce Wayne, but
Old Man Withers. It just, has the asp tattoo above the butt crack.
That's not the first place we went, though.
No, you took off the mask
Okay,
first.
good.
Yeah. Normal looking guy. I don't know. Black hair. Black mustache. Has ID on him.
Got a card?
Yeah. His
Card
name,
carrying assassin.
yeah, his name is Obi.
I will check the registration and expiration dates of that assassin license.
It's valid.
Okay.
Does it make sense, Sasha? Obi.
Want to kill me?
Hmm.
Obi wanna kill?
I got nothing.
Not even trying. I ritually cast detect magic on him.
Well, the Wan T. The Obi
Oh,
Wan
Obi-Wan.
T.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh. Check magic on him? No, he doesn't have the ring on him anymore.
How about that tattoo?
How about that tattoo? Made of ink.
It's very tasteful.
Standard ink.
Okay.
Not magical ink.
I'm just checking.
You want to get deeper in there?
Cavity search.
I mean, prison wallet?
I
Was
mean,
the
unless
other-
he's made of lead, I'll see it.
Was the other half of the payment on his person?
Sure was. 250.
What am I worth? $500's not bad.
What are you gonna do with that money?
Well, there's
I don't care what she is.
5 of us, so it's 50 gold.
Well, there's only 4 of you here right now.
True. Volira didn't do shit.
There's a picture of Georgia. Give some to Georgia.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's 250 by 4?
75.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
No, that would be
No.
300.
It would be
67.
62.5.
67 and 1 for Carl.
Only we had a
No.
cat.
Anyway, let's
62 and a half.
wake this person up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're right.
62 and a half.
So
We
I
each
think
get
we're splitting
62
it.
and 1 for Carl.
Sure.
And they're manacled.
I would hope you'd probably tied him up somehow. Yeah.
Manacled.
Yeah, I don't have manacles, so I would just use rope, but everybody has manacles.
I mean, we're at the guard tower, right?
You are. But you didn't get him there.
Right.
You had to
Oh.
bring him from the bar, the inn first.
Oh, right. Okay, so we probably tied.
Really? None of us have manacles?
I have a loot.
Tie him up with strings.
I mean, I'm assuming any manacles that you had to turn back in with your bag.
I'm sure I could buy a pair.
Mm-hmm.
Along with your service pistol. your, your bear spray and your body cam. Your
Never even used that thing.
your undercover Hellcat.
Carl?
He's not undercover. He's not subtle at all. I buy some manacles. I'm just going to assume we can do that at some point.
Sure.
They're fuzzy, pink.
No, those are the private manacles, not the service manacles. We don't.
Well, they come
They only work on. They're really small. They only work on the big toe.
That's
So you're gonna wake up this dude,
Yeah, I
throw some water on him,
think so.
smack him around a little bit.
Citizen's arrest.
So yeah, he's awake. He asks, "Why can't I move my arms?"
You're paralyzed from the neck down.
I smote you non-lethally, but it still broke your spine.
The effects will linger for
It's
days.
like my favorite thing about like the Arkham games, the Batman games. You're like beating the shit out of these guys, and like you can hear bones snapping, but don't kill them. Yeah, because you're shackled up. That's why.
And I'm gonna need
Take him to a healer.
No.
I know a good one.
I'm gonna need a charisma save out of him. Technically, all of you.
Oh, we're doing Zone of Truth again.
Yeah, I see no reason not to.
What's the DC?
It's 15.
I'm good.
I would know either he succeeded or not.
It does.
He succeeds.
Figures. Okay. I cancel the spell. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'll start.
All right, good
Yeah,
talk. Let me go.
Yeah.
I'll start.
I'm just the only thing I can think are asking the same questions. that we
Why?
ask.
Why?
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why not?
That's
What are you
not-
asking why to?
I think it's
Why-
pretty clear. Why did you hire an
Why am I
assassin?
manacled?
Why are you?
Why am I here in this cell?
Because you hired somebody to kill somebody else.
Yeah, you hired an assassin. Then there was a fight. You
You are an assassin, and you
Assassin.
outsourced to a child to kill another child.
which is probably another set of crimes by itself, but we'll get to that later. Why?
I plead the fifth.
The fifth, you have no Fifth Amendment rights in Vestavia.
This is a sovereign. I'm a sovereign citizen.
Yes, but
Ah.
you see, I was traveling, not driving, when I pulled back my hand.
Oh, traveling.
Slap.
I've done that too. Yeah, I've traveled. Yeah.
Well, you are going to be the ruler of
Ruler.
something.
6 feet deep.
Yep, that's where I was going with it.
That's fine. I can live in a basement.
Not if you turn into ash. You don't even need all. You don't
That's
have to dig a
true.
hole.
Cremation.
That would be
yeah,
more
save
effective.
space. Yeah.
We can just compost.
Yeah.
He could. He's He's manacled, but he can move his arms. Okay. He's gonna twirl the edge of his mustache.
Was it an instruction you received from someone else? A religious command from your god? Did you have a whim?
Maybe not.
Okay.
Or not. Vic, unplug the camera.
Oh.
Really just gonna have to beat his ass.
Do you have detect thoughts handy?
No.
Can't peer in the window.
No, I got no windows either.
We got no brain casters.
No brain slugs, unfortunately.
I haven't put that in my
Oh.
my spell book yet.
No, that's okay. Honestly, the most information we might get from this guy, and I will say this in front of him, might be speak with dead.
There's nothing that forces him to give us
Yeah.
answers then either.
Oh, I know. Still though,
I do have that prepared.
if he doesn't want to speak with us in life, perhaps he will in death. And
If he-
I'd like to make that an intimidate check if I can.
Okay.
Can I help?
Sure. How would you like to help him?
Fingertips are closed.
Yes. We can try that.
Remember, the body has to be intact enough to speak.
Right. So
You just need a head.
leave the head.
What good is a phone call if you cannot speak?
I should be watching that movie again too. 25.
25. Might be shaking in my boots if I was wearing them.
He's got no boots.
You're not wearing boots?
No, you guys took off my shoes.
Who stole your boots?
Why did we take off your shoes?
What are you talking about?
He took off his shoes.
He wasn't wearing boots to begin.
Why
was he in a bar? Why was he in that bar?
He was
not wearing shoes.
Well,
That's just asking for a ringworm at best.
he was wearing high heels.
What are you talking about?
He was wearing shoes, but they weren't boots.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Shit.
Again, imagine trying to solve crimes with this big source of information. This is why I quit.
What did he just say? What did he just say? I'm shaking in my shoes.
I would be if I was
How
wearing boots.
convenient that the
I
guy
could've
who
worked.
you control
Yeah.
was able to figure it out with the information that you provided.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah. Weird how that is.
He's gonna be the next lieutenant.
He's going to move up the ranks quick, I think.
I fully support him moving up the ranks.
You know what that means? There's gonna be a sergeant position open.
Okay,
Sonic Boom 10 go.
whatever. Not my circus anymore. I don't know that we're gonna get anything out of this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they want to talk.
Yeah, it sounds like we shouldn't have bothered with the non-lethal.
Dust?
Ashes
No.
to ashes.
He's
Dust.
in prison.
Can you do like a opaque wall of force?
No. That's called Leoman's tiny hut.
How you're trying to talk to the wall?
Yeah, short of why, who. I really got nothing else.
Did we? I assume we would have searched them before they awoke. Did we find anything else on them?
Well, we
aside
definitely
from the money.
Yeah, well, we definitely searched him because she found the gold.
Found the gold. His dagger. Edrian already removed his ring.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Other than that, it's clothing.
With your detect magic up, is the ring magical?
Sure is.
And his sword?
No.
Just covered in poison?
And
Yes.
Sasha's blood.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
A little bit. Well, I guess we just leave this guy for the guard and continue on to Towerstone,
Oh.
as was the plan before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's just one less assassin in Vestavia.
Very good. Are you going to choose to go to Towerstone with or without Volira?
Let's say without. We don't.
Yeah.
Obviously
Force is
gonna
still
take.
watching.
We're obviously
Force
gonna
is
take.
taking.
Then what we'll do is we'll pause.
Hey, she's still watching.
Hey!
You know what? She didn't help us at all with any
You
of
know-
this, so I think we're fine with that.
She might have been fighting off her own assassin.
Nah.
She hasn't been attacked yet that you know of.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I mean, we figure she wasn't with you, but, yeah, she might have gotten stabbed too.
I guess we'll have to find out next week.
I guess we will.
In the meantime, I am going to, once we kind of get situated
Mm-hmm.
for the night, I'm going to go back to the office, and I'm going to be,
Late night at the office.
yeah, I'm going to be doing a bunch of
Burn
paperwork.
the candles at both.
I'm going to send the Mastiff with you this time.
Okay.
idea.
Well, I mean, Sasha and I are going back. This
Oh, you're going to your school, not.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we thought you were going back.
I thought you were going back to
Heatlock.
Heathlock.
I
Yeah.
thought
Oh.
you meant the Heatlock office.
Yeah.
the
The bunker.
Actually, no, that is a good call. I
You
will
gonna
go.
take Sasha with you? She's
Um,
in clearance for the bunker.
no,
Take the master.
yeah, I'll take the Mastiff.
Okay.
The Mastiff does have clearance for the bunker.
I mean,
Well, actually, if you guys want to escort me over there,
the dog is literally a celestial being.
Yeah, I mean we can, but
does Headlock run 3 shifts?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we can.
Probably
There's
not going
no
to find.
The,
No.
the dog is also.
Not as many on
Yeah.
C
Won't be
team.
surprised.
It's also a means of communication with Bixby.
Can I talk to the dog or?
I
think
think it understands common.
Let me look up the spell again.
Okay.
I know it has unusual intelligence, but additionally, your steed has an intelligence of 5 or less. It becomes 6, and it gains the ability to understand one language of your choice, which would be common. So
Doggo.
it understands common. It can't speak, but it can communicate with me telepathically.
Okay, so
So
I
you
can.
be like, tell Bixby, blah blah blah.
I'm probably just going to be spending like 8 to 10 hours doing spell book work.
Surprisingly, Guilfoyle, he's a night owl. He stays up late too.
Mm-hmm.
So Sasha does not have clearance. You want to put her in like the Martin Headlock daycare?
I can probably
No,
go back.
I'm saying
We're walking him over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The hound is staying with him,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna go somewhere.
Party!
You can bring me to Bam. I could stay there probably with
Shoka does
Ashoka?
have his cat.
yeah. Either way, we get Carl, or I can come back and stay with you guys.
I think that's probably better.
Okay, so we'll go check on Ashoka.
All sleep in the same room.
Nothing against Ashoka, but
That's to not. I would be bringing trouble to her too.
also that, yes.
Okay. Yes.
I'm also going to take that spell book that he had.
The boy.
Yeah.
Sorry, spellbook. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't need a fucking spell. I was born with it. Cool beans.
Some of the latest entries in there, you read the spell book, it looks like some spells were not fully copied, but he started to.
I'm assuming he has
Yeah, he's
pretty.
a student,
he's a student, so
yeah.
he might not have anything crazy. But if there's anything that's in there that I don't have immediate access to, I'd like to know.
Oh yeah, no, you'd have access to what he has.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
You're pretty good for next week.
Believe so.
Should be.
Is there a week you need it off?
Valentine's Day.
No.
Right, it's Valentine's Day.
Like, technically, I might have jury duty, but I don't expect.
Oh,
it
that's
to
right,
actually
jury
be,
duty.
like,
Yep.
it'll run late enough or anything. It seems
No,
unlikely.
it's usually out at 5.
Yeah.
5:07.
So I should be able to be fine.
That'll be fun.
I doubt it.
All right, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Beetlejuice Princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
followed
PC.
us.
And we saw
And
Raven.
We saw Raven. We saw James.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, PC. Hopefully, it's an actual person.
Might be it.
Doubt it, but
Somebody, but
we'll see. Yeah.
Either well.
Hopefully,
Either way.
Volira joins us next week.
Mhm.
RP's evil. Be good IRL.
we'll try our best.
Watch your back.
And hope.
Did you just threaten?